I think we need a vacation.
What's up, everybody?
Hey guys.
What's up? We're going live right now. Playlist Party Podcast. We got your boy 7 a.m. and we got Ansley and that boy Mr. Precise is might in the building.
Hey.
What's going on?
That was an amazing intro.
Exactly, man. You know, I'm getting better every week.
That was so
but
cool.
I finally got my boy 7 on right now. So look, we about to rock out till the 7, and we're gonna let you know what's going on in the 8, man. It's more than trap music. It's more than hipster music. It's more than it's just good music in the 8, man. That's why I love it down here.
We coming out live.
So let's make music in this room. Just me and you. Music in this room.
7 forgot his password, y'all. Hopefully the song doesn't stop.
Just me and you. Music in this room. Just me and you. I'm thinking so. A little hip hop, you know, feel it in your toes. When you drop that number.
Yes.
What's up? Hey, so that was some new 7 a.m. If y'all don't know 7 a.m., man, 7 a.m. is a very talented brother
Oh, thank you, man.
from Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, the suburbs of Atlanta, what they would say.
Suburbs.
Suburbs, I don't know.
Not suburbs, but you
I'm
know,
a suburban. A suburban.
I moved to the suburbs later.
you moved to the suburbs later.
I'm
So,
from-
are you a Grady baby?
I'm a Georgia Baptist baby.
Okay, that's close enough,
Yeah,
man. Georgia
I'm-
Baptist right on
I'm
Boulevard, right?
originally from Bankhead, man. So.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Hey, that man was seeing spaceships on Bankhead, man.
Yeah.
Growing up, man.
Hey, get damn right, Fabo, all that, man.
Shout out Fabo.
I used to buy my socks and T-shirts from the truck down by the pick and pay.
For real.
Yeah,
The
man.
yellow truck with
The yellow
Nemo-
truck.
yeah,
It's still
with-
there.
Is that like
yeah,
the
with
sock man?
Yeah, sock man.
Sock
Hey,
man, yeah.
if y'all not from Atlanta, y'all don't know the truck that used to sit right on the corner of what's
Yep.
that Bankhead and it was what is it called? H.E. Holmes? No, you know
Hamilton
what I'm
E.
saying?
Holmes.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Right by
Hamilton.
Doug.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And most
It
people
used to be called High Tower.
Yep,
High Tower
High
and
Tower.
Bankhead.
I'm
Yeah.
so glad he made a living off socks, man.
I mean,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
dope
socks.
though. To
He's
make a
so
living off
socks.
socks. I
That's a
mean,
real grind.
it was in
And
demand
white
too.
t-shirts, right?
The long socks and the white
Yep.
T-shirts.
Yeah.
Franchise boys probably shot with him a lot, right?
To be
Well.
honest, it wasn't even till I feel like it was that song that even made his business pop
Yeah,
too.
you're probably right.
Like, especially because I think I was in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
At the time.
Did you go to West Fulton?
Yeah, I went to West Fulton,
Oh shit!
which turned into Benjamin S. Carson Honors Preparatory School.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, so look, I knew you was from my side of town, man.
Yeah,
Making
man.
this good soulful music that you do.
Yeah, bro.
You had to have some sauce. You had to get that drip from somewhere, man. We
Yeah,
know you
man.
come out there from
Who you better call out?
Griffin, not Griffin, but
What, Gwinnett?
no, he's not Gwinnett.
Conyers.
Conyers. I knew it was with a C. I wasn't about to put a shot out. I wasn't about to diss this North Side. Mighty always. We do have the North Side.
In the building.
North Side playlist party challenge still going on.
Yeah,
if
it's going
they
down.
still ready, you know what I'm saying? I think they ready.
Nah,
And Bonfire on the 29th.
Bonfire on the 29th.
Music in the Park on the 22nd.
Yeah.
Dope.
You know what I'm saying? Then we also have E Chapo going to Jacksonville and then going on
That's gonna be
tour
lit.
with Seven. Seven's going to be in
Wow.
Ohio
Yeah.
on the
26th, I think,
27th and 28th, Kent, Ohio, and El Raya, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's some part of Ohio that I never heard of.
Shout out to Ohio.
Yeah,
My
shout
brother
out,
lives in
man.
Ohio.
Oh yeah, what part of Ohio you stay in?
Columbus.
Okay, he's Ohio State. He must go to Ohio State.
He did.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, Buckeye Nation.
Buckeye.
Okay.
But you know, we Georgia Bulldogs around here.
Okay, so yeah, 7, can you tell us a little bit about the song that we just listened to? Was that something exclusive? Or was that off the Sober album?
As of right now, that is exclusive. That's off the new Soul album that I just made.
We're special.
Yeah, it's you are special. man. It's about time to start leaking some stuff, man. You know, it's been a year since I dropped Sober, so it's been a minute.
Why doesn't it feel like that?
I don't know. I think because it's so fresh and new to everybody else.
Yeah, it never feels old.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, timeless music is supposed to feel like that. So that's my goal, is just keep making records like that. So I kind of sat on this one for a minute because I wanted to. I felt like I had a top Sober. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you're so, like, I was my competition, so it was kind of hard to make sure
Put
and plus
something
I was
else out.
producing the whole thing myself, so that was a challenge. That
So
was
you,
hard.
so you really put a lot of time into your
Yeah.
music, as far as like the creative side of things.
Super, because like it's usually just me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't use an engineer. I'm not using producers. It's not. It's just me sitting in that room, and you know.
So do you feel like you at a whole different league than what most artists putting out music like every week? You feel like that's just not comparable to what you're doing right now?
I mean, I wouldn't say that it's not comparable. I think it's just like there's just two different calibers of things. You know, like if you look at all the great artists,
Sorry, guys.
you know, like the idols. You know what I'm saying? Like the big icons. You know, there is a period in time to where they are just creating and making because you're building on that sound.
Dope.
You know what I'm saying? And I hate to say the cliche line, but it's like quantity. It's quality over quantity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if you take that time and you work on your craft, I mean, whatever you put out, you know, it's going to just have a little bit more weight to it.
Exactly. So look, I'm gonna tell you about this last song that he just did. I was actually in the building when he was making that song. I actually put a little, I think a hi-hat in there or one something.
He did.
Oh,
You know,
snap.
I was like, let's make a beat together. And we made a beat, and I was like, okay. You know, it's like the whole process when you hear the whole process. Like, let me see where he's gonna go with this. You know, you like. Then I was just in there, and then he started singing on it, and I was like, whoa, this shit is dope. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think it's like the Jay Wise juice.
Oh my god. I felt like that's where that was
definitely
going.
The
Jay
Jay
Wise.
Wise drip got put onto that song, and
I
that
felt
was.
like it was definitely going in that direction.
No, I'm just saying it was nothing to do with me. He just talented young guy, man.
And
So,
Jay Wise put a vocal on my last record, so
yeah, man. So
I left it in there
do?
too, man. I just tuck it down.
yeah, I did an ad lib track. You know, I hummed. You know, I got this
Like
nice.
a Kid Cudi.
This is like,
Did a
Oh
little- he did a little
my
hum.
yeah. It was just a nice little whisper.
Are you like a collaborative person? You said you do a lot of things by yourself, but do you enjoy grabbing features from other people or working with other people?
For me, it's all about energy. You know, like one thing I can say is that I'm like really selective of who I do work with. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, music isn't just like, oh, let's do a record. You know what I'm saying? Like, it starts to feel like work when people just, like, send you records asking for hooks. Or,
Right.
you know, doing all that. For me, it's an experience. Like, I even do music specifically just for the experience of creating.
It's a
So,
feel.
Yeah, so, like, that's everything. Because I feel like that's what gives you the best records. That moment where you in there and you vibing and you jamming and you get that excitement. You feel like a kid again. You know, like, nothing else in life as an adult makes you feel like that. You know, outside of when you just making something dope that you know it's just everybody gonna fuck with. And, you know, it's just amazing. So, if I can find people that have that same energy when they create and the vibes stay high, then I'll work with anybody. That's just
Right.
real. As long as it's dope, like we just gotta make dope stuff.
The vibes gotta be high.
Vibes gotta be high.
Frequencies gotta be high.
I mean, 'cause
Yes.
I ain't trying to be bougie either, cause you know, like
No,
with
you-
records, cause like I wasn't always this dope. And let's be real, I tell people all the time, like it wasn't. I wasn't
always
born.
this dope.
No, I mean you know what you know
I'm
what you
just
can
playing.
do. Like you work, like an athlete knows how fast they can run.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? How high they can jump. You know what you work for in life, and I know that I worked hard to do this. So it's like when I work with people, I just want to work with the same like-minded individuals that work just as hard.
That's real.
Yeah, so coming up in the city, you know, and being inspired by who is I want to know, and I want to let the world know who is some of your inspiration. Like, who did you grow up listening to in Atlanta? Who was like
In
people-
Atlanta, like artists. You know,
Yeah, I'm just saying, just like who is part of the matrix of 7 a.m. and like what inspired you to just like want to do music, and like was it a particular song when you was like, or something like experience that you had that made you want to be like this is something I want to do?
I mean, I grew up in church, like most of us. You know, like us young, like black musicians and stuff. We was just in church. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the root of the black household. You know, I had to go to church every Sunday, and then my grandfather was a pastor, so I definitely had to do something in the church. So he made sure, like when I was younger, I got piano lessons.
That's
So
tight.
yeah, when I was like 8, so I didn't really I was kind of forced into music to care about it at that time. And it just kind of stuck, you know, and then I found out I liked it, you know, I wanted to keep playing and stuff. Plus, like, my dad, my mom sang in the church. You know, my dad wasn't the biggest musical, like, person verbally, but all he did was listen to old school music. So I grew
Right.
up listening to nothing but Otis, you know, Al, you know, even Smokey, you know, just old cats, you know what I'm saying? That's why you see all those records that sit over there on the floor, you know, because I love to study music and listen. So definitely old school soul music was, like, the root of my, you know, artistry. I feel like hopefully you can hear that in the music.
Yeah.
But and then like I mean hip hop, like my first hip hop record was Notorious B.I.G. First, you know, like because I wasn't even allowed to listen to rap as a kid. Yeah, I wasn't allowed to listen to rap as a kid. So I had to sneak it. So I had a Walkman and everything. So I would have to like get CDs from friends or cassettes from friends and try to, you know, listen to them when I wasn't in the crib. And then it was hard because I couldn't take my Walkman outside the house.
Why?
Because I used to lose them all the time.
Oh, man.
I'm one of those kids. So it was just hard for me to get into music, you know, outside of church for a long time. And then when I did, I think I was probably about 11 or 12. But I had already had a musical foundation from the beginning.
Mm-hmm, with the piano.
Yeah, and so for me, it was just not even the piano. Like I tried to pick up drums. I don't have any foot to hand coordination. So
really?
Drums to me.
Facts.
Yeah, I know.
Hey,
drums.
Look, my bad for cutting you off.
No, go ahead, man.
When I was first started playing the instruments, right? You know, the first thing I wanted to play was the drum, right?
Yeah.
But you know, you gotta hold the stick in the left hand, different than the right. Like the right is like a regular, like you hold it regular, like, but you gotta kind of hold it like in between your fingers, like a chopstick for the left hand, so you can just have that. So I couldn't really get that going right. That like, you know what I'm saying?
Are you
like
left-handed or right-handed?
I'm right-handed, but when I couldn't get my left hand going, and when I was playing basketball and stuff, I used to try to get my left hand better. So I used to just like eat with my left hand, try to do all the other things that I normally do with my right hand with my left hand just to get better. But anyway, getting back to the drums thing, you know, I feel you on that.
Over
Nick
here.
Cannon drum.
Getting back to that, I understand what you're saying with the coordination of playing the drums.
But I've seen you perform. You seem very coordinated to me.
I mean, you can fake it, you know, really, really well. Like I'm coordinated to like it's one or the other. You feel me? Like there's smooth transitions. I play really smooth, so I can be smooth, but it's just when it's that fast pace and then you gotta hit that pedal
Boom,
and that
boom,
bass,
cat.
and then I can't. My brain just like it screws up. And even when I like produce sometimes, cause like a lot of things, like I'm really good at syncopation. I'm really good at being in.
Can you do this? Tap your head and rub your stomach.
I mean, yeah, man, I can do that.
You good then? That's all you need to do. That's
That's
all
how I
you need. If you can do
start
that,
tapping my
you passed the test, man.
Nah, but I mean, even with with producing, when I first started doing that, like one thing is just unique is I'm in between the pocket a lot, but that's how I hear it. So I got a problem. I used to have a problem with the on beat.
Oh.
So I'm really good at the off beat because that's how I hear music. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what makes it different.
A little dyslexia in there. I hear in between it. So you know, I'm playing as an instrument myself in between the beat. So that's how I write. So it's like when you play the drums, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, that's on beat, you know what I'm saying? And then you can play in between the pockets, but I can't do both.
That's real. You have to know yourself really well to know what you can and cannot do.
Yeah. I'll get it one day, maybe.
I wanted to ask you about, you know, you saying growing up, you weren't allowed to listen to hip hop and things like that. So how did you stay in tune with the culture and like, you know what's going on if your family kind of like blocks you off from?
Cause I grew up in the hood. That's what kept me there. Like if they would have did that and I had been in the suburbs already, then I would probably wouldn't have had, you know, anyway. Plus I grew up like I'm in that in between gap. Like I'm 25, you know, so I'm in that gap to where like technology ain't really hit us hard yet, especially in the impoverished areas. You know, like that's why I still did have a cassette player.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? As a kid, I mean, I didn't have a Razor cell phone to like high school. They had always switched over to Sony.
Razor cell phone.
You know what I'm saying? So like I
forgot about the Razor.
I was late.
one of
You know what I'm saying?
those
So
guys.
I was late with technology, even video games. Like so, I didn't have a PlayStation 2 till the PlayStation 3 came out.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like my parents just like they left me behind the curve on purpose. You know what I'm saying? So it took me a while. So I had to do other things. You know what I'm saying? So it's but living in the hood, I had to be caught up. You know, because otherwise, I mean, you're gonna get bullied, you're gonna get picked on, you're gonna be that lame nigga in the class. So you know, conversations. You know, like when I went to school, it was like two different me's.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So like at home, I had to be the book smart academic. I had, you know, because they knew I was in the hood. They didn't want me to become a hood nigga. You know, I got like my family is from, you know, impoverished areas. So my dad made sure. My mom was just like, you know, you're not gonna be like that.
So you played both lanes.
Yeah, I had to. It was two different people. So when I walked in the house, I was, you know, their son, the good, you know, studious. And then when I walked outside, I got to be who I wanted to be. And I wasn't allowed to sag and none of that. Couldn't do nothing. Yeah.
So I think most people don't know that you was an outside linebacker, right?
Yeah.
So like you've been singing and also playing sports. How was that? Were you letting your team know that you was that you had this talent, or did you keep it like hidden and just go sneak off?
No one really
after
knew.
practice.
No one really knew.
Sing in the house and.
I wasn't like I was shy about singing at first. Like I grew up like when I first started doing music outside of the church, you know, on my own, like, except my friend had a little studio set up on Mixcraft. Like, it was like Mixcraft 2, like them old ones, man. And he would be, I used to go up to the hill and I would do stuff, but I wasn't really confident in singing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I tried to when I was younger, and I felt like I got a reaction I didn't really like. You know what I'm saying? So
that's always the moments, the turning point of everybody's life.
As a kid, you know, too, like, especially like when you're trying to reach out and do something that's not a norm, and then like the reciprocation isn't really what you expected to do. And I think it was my older sister. She said she talked some shit after I sung her one time. I was excited. I started writing songs. I think I was like 6. You know, and
it's always a defining
talking about heartbreak or something.
Always those big sisters.
And then she kind of shot me down. You know what I'm saying? Like she wasn't really advocating.
No, that happened to me. I used to write
shooting
poetry.
people down.
No, I was writing poetry.
Shoot them down, shouty.
And I showed my mom, and she was like, "What is that?" And I was like, "It's a poem. This shit is live. What are you talking about?" I didn't say that, but I was in 5th grade, and I was just like,
Young Maya
What
Angelou.
you mean? What is this?
Did she kill your dreams, or did that make you go harder?
She still kept one of the. No, it made me realize that I don't need nobody to tell me what I do is good or bad.
Exactly.
I don't need no type of clap on the back from anybody.
Yes. I didn't get to that until like it was football. You know, like so during that time is when I broke out. Like I dislocated my hip.
Okay.
So when that happened, I couldn't do anything else. You know, I couldn't play ball no more. So I was like, you know what, forget it. Like I'm gonna just sing. You know what I'm saying? Because I finally started to get a little bit more comfortable. I was making records I thought were good enough, and you know, then I started then I was in music 7. Once I dislocated my hip, because I couldn't do sports anymore, I couldn't be a jock. So I mean, and, you know, in high school, it's all about identity. You had to pick one. So I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna pick this and run with it. It's what I always wanted to do anyway.
So with that being said, the show that you knew that this is it. What show was that? And what show? Do you remember what show it was?
I felt like this was it. What do you mean? Like I felt like this is like the thing I'm gonna do for the rest of my life?
Yeah, it's like when you finally got everything together, and and then she's like, oh man, I want to just. What was the show that made she want to be like, hey, we're gonna go partner up on this?
Well, I mean, like how me and like she and even like, you know, Digital Mass, how they even got, you know, we started working together, and me becoming, you know, an artist under them was it was just based off the music. This is before, like, I didn't do a show for so long. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was almost a good year.
Okay.
Since, you know, before I had got back on stage and actually did something.
So that meeting, what was it at? Do you remember the meeting when you actually played the music for him?
It was in there.
It was in here.
It was in here.
You pulled up.
What
made you pull up?
The funny story is because like it was Benny. Benny's the one that I met. I didn't meet nobody else. I met Benny, and I had met Benny right after I dropped Project Nomad on SoundCloud, and I thought this was gonna like be my, you know, my last thing. You know, I was just like, whatever. You know, I don't really have the resources to do music like that anymore. You know, I was in college. I'm a pre-med student. You know, I didn't really have it. I didn't really have.
That's why you so serious. It's like you're not playing. It's like you
everybody should be serious.
I mean, no, but 7 is like, for him to be a young man. He's like got a very focused. He very focused. Like got.
He came from a great family.
Yes,
raised in a church.
But I'm just talking about. I can tell pre-med. That's a lot of patience. You know what I'm saying? Patience.
A lot of hard work. You gotta literally. I just took the attitude from like being in college and like wanting to succeed and just brought it over to this.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So like the work ethic still has to be there. Like I had to study then, so I study now. I still study music. You know what I'm saying? Which is why we can have conversations about albums from back in the 50s to all the way right now. I look at who drops stuff every day. You know, so I mean, you got to know, if you don't know the field you in, how can you succeed in it?
Yeah, so let's get back to this meeting with she.
All right, back to the original. All right, so the funny thing is when I met Benny, he was in the gym. Like I mean, people, you kind of know when you meet another artist or somebody that's just in the field you in. You know, just based off of one demeanor, like, and then like just look. I mean, you seen Benny, like.
No.
And then Benny.
I think you have seen him. I think he was here one time.
Light skin, white.
Oh.
I mean, he looked light skin, but he white. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's white.
Yeah, he white. You want to draw the audience?
He used to have the audience.
Hey, Benny.
Hey, what's up, Benny? Hey. My bad, Benny. If I know. Yeah.
But
I'm a little high right now.
It's cool, man.
It's okay.
It's cool, but yeah, he was always in the gym, and we lived in Vinings, right? So I already knew for a fact whoever lived over there do something. I see him. He's filled. he got tattoos then all the way over his body. I'm just like, well, you don't have a job. So I was like, I kept seeing him, and then like the more I kept seeing him, the more I just be like, I should just say what's up to him, because we're always in the gym together, and it's just be me and him, and it's mad awkward when you in a neighborhood gym with the same person all the time and y'all ain't speaking. So one day I was just like, man, fuck it, I'm gonna just say what's up to him. So I said, what up, bro? He's like, what's up? And then he said his name was Benny, and then I had just literally was talking to somebody on Instagram, and they were asking about the tattoo on my chest, and the tattoo on my chest says, rest in peace, Benny. That's my grandfather's name. You know, and around the same time, this is me also knowing I can't do music no more because, you know, I didn't have equipment, you know, like I'm trying to figure out, I'm at a loss in life, and then that happens, I'm just like, I pay attention to signs.
Me too. That was a good one. And
I was just like, what do you do? That was the next question. And he was just like, branding, such and such, and then he was like, music. I was like, that's interesting. And I was like, yeah, I do a little music too, man. I just dropped a project and stuff. So we exchanged numbers and whatnot, and he told me to drop it off to him, to give it to him. But, you know, at that time, like, this is after, like, the years of trying to do this, you know what I'm saying, and just seeing how the game is, you know, coming from, like, being with labels and situations and just seeing, like, this shit just squander, you know what I'm saying? Just, like, you hear people say this, but then it is what it is. It's a lot of smoke and mirrors out here.
Yeah.
So, I was being pessimistic. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to waste my time to go get you this CD. Mind you, I still had a CD. I was doing CDs, yo.
You ain't the only one.
You know what I'm saying? So, he disappeared, I disappeared, and I was like, forget it. I went out with a friend, and then I kept thinking about it all day, but I was just like, man, I should have gave that man that CD. But
you saw him.
Yeah. And then I saw him. But he was at my job. He came up to my job at 11 o'clock at night, walking out of the building as I was dropping my manager off from just going out and drinking. I was just like, come on, bro. Like, I seen this man way too much. So I was like, you know what? And I had a CD in my hand I was about to give her. So I was just like, you know, I'm going to just follow it. So I walk up to him and I was like, hey, man. He's like, yeah, you never gave me the CD. I'm just like, here you go. And I gave it to him, and then he called me the next day and gave me this address, and I pulled up.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Yeah. So what was Digital Mash? What was Digital Mash reaction? When
she don't react all of it. He don't react all of it.
He was like,
take a minute for she to react.
He's like, so how long you been doing it?
It wasn't even many questions, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just, because it was like, they gave me a test, right? So they asked me about making the music and who does my stuff, and I was like, me. And then he was like, so you need engineers? Because they wanted me to record it. They wanted to hear something. I was like, no, I don't need nothing. He was like, you work with Pro Tools? I didn't work with Pro Tools at the time. I was like, nah, just give me like an hour, I'll figure it out. So they all left and left me in there by myself, and then I made a record, and then they were just like, all right, yeah, this is it.
Dang, that's crazy, Tess.
Yeah.
1 hour. Never did Pro Tools, and you figured it out.
Yeah, and just made a record. And then maybe a month later, she gave me a contract and keys.
Damn.
To the stew, to the yo.
Yeah, that's all I mean, at that point, you know, that's all I needed. You know, like, I didn't really, you know, I'm young, I want to do this. It was like, what's the work, what am I going to lose?
Yeah.
You know, like, I got nothing. I got 1,000 plays on SoundCloud. You know, so it's just like, at that point, I was just like, I could play the whole role of trying to be the suspicious, you know, whatever.
Right.
But, like, you got to know where you are in life. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's going to
help you out.
Good vibes, good dude, man. Like, those are, I call them my Asian pop, my Asian pops, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So
crazy story.
That was a great story.
Yeah, that's a great story. So I saw 7. He came to the playlist party and he performed this Stank on You.
I know, that's where I saw him perform too. That's why I was like, he got
so the
coordination.
first time I was just like, man, this guy is kind of swole, you know what I'm saying? Like, how does, then he started singing and he had like I was like, whoa, this is crazy, you know? So it's like, as I saw him perform and I saw the reaction he got from like all the ladies that was in the building, I wasn't expecting it, you know?
How did that make you feel, J-Wise?
I mean, it didn't make me feel no type of way, but I just saw the reaction with how it made the ladies feel. I was just like, that's dope. It's like, he didn't make, what you want me to say? Oh, I just...
You was mesmerized.
I was mesmerized. That's what you was. You was mesmerized. Cause
I was mesmerized.
Thank you. Thank you for saying it. Because I saw you looking, and we got a picture of you looking like
Where the picture at? I want it. I want it.
We got it. I give it
I
to Seth.
post
He
it.
never posts up the pictures. I send it. But you like this.
Did I look cute?
Shots.
Just
Not
like
with my
this.
hands in prayer.
It's like his hands on the side.
No, but for real, about that performance, how do you prep for performances, or what goes in your mind in regards to creativity? Because I feel like you have I'm not sure of her name, but I think there's another guitarist.
Tyler, yeah.
Shout out to Tyler.
Oh, and my bad. Let me just tell y'all what made it so special about this performance. I'm gonna let you get back to you. I'm sorry, Angie. This is extra mark about the story. It's like the playlist part was hip hop based.
Oh yeah.
And he was like the only one doing his vibe.
thing.
Yeah, and it kind of like, playlist part. They'll just look at you and stare at you if you're not rocking. Yeah. And he just came in and just put his flag down.
Him and Jack Harlow really like took it there for me that day.
Right. What show was that though?
It was A3C, I think.
That was actually one of my that was my favorite performances so far.
For real? I felt that.
Because I got to do something that I always wanted to do with the band.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm saying. Like the band was cool.
And we got the vibe, and that wasn't my first time performing with them, but we were pretty fresh, So it was nice to hear it and finally be in the vibe. I think the second. Were you at the first? You at both of them?
I think it was at the last one.
Yeah, I was lit that show too.
Did you have a smoke machine?
Nah.
You should add that.
We had the smoke machine.
I remember it kind of being smoky.
Yeah, it was smoked out.
I don't remember nothing.
Yeah, he just because the lights.
You be zoned out.
No, I was legit lit. Like it was my first time. That was my I will admit I got drunk before I got on that stage that night. I had smoked and then I was like, you know what? It's a big show. Why not?
He was like, hold up, Jay Wise. They not playing the right song. I was like,
see. Y'all ain't even peep it though when I got on stage though while I was moving so slow. Like it looked like I was trying to be cool.
Yeah, it looked like you was just floating.
I legit was floating on that stage.
I thought you was having your Prince moment.
Yeah, that's what it felt like.
That's dope that it came off like that. But I was trying to make sure I made it to my spot to sit down because I was lit. And that felt great too, because once the lights hit, and, the music started,
a crazy feeling.
It was, and then the crowd just reacted so dope.
I'm about to have a show. Just to feel like that.
You should, man. Hop on
feel like Prince.
Hey, look, Angela's doing a great job hosting everybody. Y'all can come see her host the we're gonna put Mighty out down there with y'all.
I couldn't tell though. You was real natural with it.
Oh my God, everybody keeps saying that. Yeah. It's so hard to me for real.
She always like, Jay White, don't leave me up here by myself.
He leaves me on stage every time.
I mean, it's cool though. Like you're good. You got a dope vibe. Like I thought that was just like what you did. Like when I saw you, I didn't register the next time I saw you, and then Maurice had to tell me.
I like stages. It's not about me. This is about you right now. But I like stages and I like people. But I usually like performing stuff that I've already memorized or something like that. Hosting is so hard to me because you don't know what you about to go up there. Yeah, they just be looking at you. Like,
you're just hoping that it goes
You're just hoping that they interact, somebody dance, somebody
I can relate
something.
to that because like I don't really like, so my rehearsing, like when I get on, I'm a winger. I just wing it. I don't like have
I wing it too. I'm a winger too.
We know that you're a winger. But yeah, I just be winging it, man. Like I'll come in here, he seen me rehearse. Like I just be sitting and chilling. I just have to get the words down because like I make so many songs and I make songs so quickly that I don't have the time to actually sit and digest the music I'm making because I'm always working on something, so I'm moving. I mean, last year I made 206 records. Wow. So it was very hard for me to remember the lyrics. So that was my biggest problem. It's like because I'll get on stage and sing the wrong song. I will. And I'll start singing and I'll put another verse onto it, so I have to make sure that I'm singing it right.
You gotta practice.
That's just the power of kids,
kids,
youngins. So you can wing stuff when you don't have the instrument, the whole track going while you just performing.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why they be like, it's better to have just like,
to be live.
You have the instrumental,
no vocals,
then just the hook. You know what I'm saying? It's called performance track. Yeah. So when you slip up, nobody would never know. You know what I'm saying?
That takes talent, right?
It does.
A lot of people can't do that.
Yeah.
Eyes on them and everything.
Yeah. So
see, the thing, I don't like doing that for like my records. That's the only thing I don't like because I don't feel like it gives a feel.
Because you invest so much into the audio.
Yeah, it doesn't get a feel of it. Like that's why I have to have a band. Like if I'm gonna do it live, it needs to have, or at least just a guitarist or somebody there to give that other feel in the music, to give that effect that you're not gonna get with just hearing the track and then nothing on top of those You know what I'm saying? Because there's like I can't put the juice on in the mic that I'm on stage with. You know what I'm saying?
Some
Like,
juices, I mean, some
some
might
of
got the
them-
juice.
true, but
The
like
Travis Scott might.
true,
You
but
ever
that's
seen
like
Travis in concert?
I mean, I'm not about to pick up a $20,000 mic right now. You know what I'm saying?
That crazy
Or
mic.
whatever, you know what I'm saying, you got to get. But
So definitely, man, if y'all come to a 7 a.m. show, you will see the mic stand with probably a purple bandana on it.
Some smoke
Real
in the
view,
background.
some smoke coming.
I like my bandana. Yeah.
Actually, he had a cane mic. You know, so I was like, how the hell did you have that mic with like a cane?
It's I like it because when I go down on my knee.
Yeah, when he go down
You know
and
what I'm
bring it
saying?
back up.
It's a little things that I'll do, you know, that are kind of clever. But it's just I can't tell you what it is.
You gotta come see.
You gotta come see it. Because if I tell you, then somebody else gonna start doing it.
When the next
you
time
know.
they can see you, let them know.
April 29th, man. At
Where?
the Playlist Party.
Yeah, in Atlanta.
In
Or you can
Atlanta.
come to Ohio.
Or in Ohio, if you want to travel. You know what I'm saying?
We love the people that like to travel. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Ohio.
Yeah, Ansley will be in the building. You know, Ansley will be introducing 7 a.m.
I will. I'll be
Yeah.
hosting again.
Dope.
Yeah, so Mighty will be over there covering it
Blog
from this
coverage.
if he shows up.
Ghost.
Yeah, the
Mighty
ghost.
be working, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
So in the next 5 years, what are we gonna say about 7 a.m.?
I don't know what you will say. I'm hoping that you just, you see me as a pioneer, to a new idea of what, would be considered R&B or soul. You know what I'm saying? Just, because music is definitely in a state of mind right now to where anything's possible. But no one's really locked down and made that a thing. Like it's always like it shouldn't be considered different to be different. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where I kind of wanted to make that the norm now. Like let just be hot, be you. You know what I'm saying? And new soul to me is just like think about what new means in you. That's just frequency.
Frequency.
You know what I'm saying? So I just want to be a pioneer. I want to go ahead and set my footprint, and I want to open up the space for other people to be able to do that.
That's
In 5
real.
years. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
super real. I think a lot of people try to focus on their buzz or their hype within Atlanta, but I know you have a lot of traction following overseas or in different genres of music that people may or may not gravitate to, but your fans, gravitate towards it. So how do you feel? You have a mindset of wanting to be global and not necessarily because people kind of just be like, oh, you got to pop in Atlanta. But I feel like your mindset is kind of like, I got to pop around the world.
Yeah.
Or how do you see it?
For me, I do believe that Atlanta's important only because I love Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
If I didn't give a rat's ass about Atlanta, I'd just be like, all right, cool, let's go ahead and pick up and go to where I know. You know what I'm saying? It probably would move better. But, it doesn't matter where you at in the world right now. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter what city you in. I'm on radio stations in other cities. Doesn't matter. It just matters how you, what are you doing it for? You know what I'm saying? And for me, it's just to make just dope shit. Just undeniable. You know what I'm saying? So I hope it pops in Atlanta. I hope it keeps popping in Hamburg. I hope it keeps popping in Berlin. Wherever it's at. My goal is just to make sure it pops. I don't care where it does.
Have you gone to LA?
Not yet.
You have to.
I know everyone keeps telling me that.
For real, because when I went on a trip or whatever, I was at this club.
What happened on that trip?
I would listen to some music. And the way that the showcase was set up, I talked about this before, but I feel like your music can fit anywhere because you'll have fans anywhere. But I just feel like LA is kind of the space
I've
for
heard
that
that.
sound.
Yeah, I've heard
And it's
that.
if you go, you already gonna go crazy in general. It's not like what you have to do in order to whatever. You don't have to do anything.
You might expedite the process. Though.
Yeah,
You know what
high
I'm saying?
key,
Yeah,
high key.
that's definitely a goal is to take the music there. New soul. I can't wait for y'all to hear it too. Especially while we always in here kicking it. But that's gonna fill in a gap.
Merge the two.
That's gonna merge it. So that's
Yeah.
why
That'd be
that's the
dope.
one thing that I didn't see. Sober was just a statement.
Yeah, that's who I am.
Sober was saying I ain't got to be like nobody else. That was my statement.
So with all that's being said, I think we should have a haiku challenge.
Like poetry?
Yes, you do poetry. Can you give me a haiku?
I forgot the rules to haikus though.
Just
Like
give
it
me a
has to be
haiku.
7 words.
Yes. 3, 5, and
I don't
Is
even
it-
two,
I forgot
two,
the word.
5, and
I don't even know.
Haiku.
Haiku.
you never wrote a haiku before?
I ain't never wrote a
I
haiku.
was thinking about or
This is Japanese. It's Japanese
That's from the
poetry.
same family.
Yeah, I ain't never wrote a
Origami's in the
haiku.
same family. How many? But I don't remember the
It's 2,
rules.
3,
2, 3, 5.
yeah, 2, 5, 3. Or
You
something.
should just Google.
Yeah,
Mighty,
good.
you can ask a question and I'm gonna Google
Oh,
haiku
yeah.
for this challenge.
Okay. Well,
I'm sorry to put you on
Haiku
blast.
we could do that. Well, I wanted to ask you about your audience and your following. Do you feel like you building like that cult following like right now? Is that your thing, or is it just because you got a whole bunch of streams and stuff like that? So
I don't know. To be honest with you, like I don't really pay attention to that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It keeps me going. You know, like it's like when I need to pick me up. You know what I'm saying? If I need to pet, like and to be real with you, it's like if I gotta pet my ego a little bit. You know, to make sure that I can keep making music. Because I mean, you don't want to feel like you're doing it for no reason.
True.
You know, to fall no avail. So like every now and then I'll check the numbers. I'll just be like, all right, we doing all right. But for me, like if it's a cult following, cool. You know what I'm saying? But I mean,
I think you definitely have a following like Van Hunt. Have you ever heard of Van Hunt before?
I've heard the name. I don't know.
You want me to enlighten you into some Van
Yeah, of
Hunt?
course, man. I love to learn.
Love to be
I don't know.
enlightened.
Yeah, it says my phone's about to die. Can you look up Van Hunt
Okay.
on YouTube?
But yeah, man. So I'm hoping it's a huge following. You know what I'm saying?
It seemed like you so deep into your music. Like, how do you stay in tune with like the people though? You know what I mean? Because you so embedded in the music, you still gotta like socialize in the internet and.
True. You know, I go out, I talk. You know, you know, I just like when I'm in work mode, I chill. So it's like, but I mean, now is the time for me to be doing it. Like I finished this album this like last month, so I'm done. I don't have anything else to do. But I did that on purpose, you know, so I won't spend a whole year just in a dark room creating. You know what I'm saying?
It's the summertime. It's about to be summer, so
Yeah.
you gotta get out here.
I made a summer album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's I'm ready for that. You know, but when I get to work, man, I gotta focus because I party hard
Got
when I go out. So
work hard, play hard.
yeah, I play hard, dog.
So I'm about to put you up on some Van Hunt. So y'all don't understand. This is the playlist party, and I'm here to enlighten y'all on all great music that's out here that y'all might not have heard of, youngins, because I fuck with y'all so hard, you know. But I definitely got to put y'all on to good music.
Van Hunt, you say?
Yeah.
Can we get some volume? Yeah, you remember this song right here?
Yeah, I heard the record.
That's Van Hunt.
I really love it when
Hey,
I love it when we make mistakes.
He reminds me of Maxwell.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
yeah, but I'm just saying, like, you just had a cult following, though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It gives me a reason to complain.
Just good music. You got good music, my guy. So we just gonna.
I love the battle lines. The battle lines we draw when crossing the mud.
You got a nice voice too.
Ooh, I love it when we fight, standing on the verge of breaking up or making love.
When this come out?
Came out probably like in
What would I do
2000,
if
maybe
we
like.
were perfect?
I was out of high school.
He's
Where
a
would
mixture.
I
Like,
go for disappointment?
and Maxwell,
yeah,
and
yeah.
Maxwell, like it was all in that vibe.
Would leave me
So,
wondering why I stayed. And I think of saving myself, but with nothing to complain about up in heaven, what would I do?
So that's Van Hunt.
I think of
I gave him, put him back in the game a little bit, and you
Thank
know,
you, guys.
can I let's hear some. Can I hear 11:11? Put him on 11:11.
You want to hear 11:11?
I mean, I know you done probably heard it a lot,
You
but
got
you
all
know.
these new records and you want to hear 11:11.
Play something new. Play something new then. We just trying to give 11:11 some spins,
I
man.
got you. I
We
got
trying
you.
to stream you, man. Get you some.
Thank you. And
11:11, y'all go check that out, man. He does has an album that y'all should be streaming right now on Spotify, Apple Music, and all
I downloaded it
major platforms. You know,
Thank you. Thank you.
so
a while ago.
we just got to get them streams
I've
up,
been
man.
hip.
Yeah, man. So you trying to hear 11:11?
We can hit 11:11 if you want to play something new that I never heard before.
We'll do 11:11 and then a newer.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
you. All right, y'all. I gotta go use my phone and stuff right now. So, thanks for watching.
So What do y'all think about this new soccer player that they saying that he's full of excitement? I don't know his name.
Oh yeah, he's black, right?
Yeah, they say he's supposed to be bringing excitement and flash to the
He always
United.
using us.
Oh, he part of our team, soccer team.
Yeah. I need to go to a game so
They
badly.
sold out every time.
Every time.
And let's go Georgia Bulldogs. Let's get us national championship this year, man.
Man, everybody likes an entertainer, man. He probably just entertaining, you know what I'm saying?
Flamboyant.
Especially in Georgia. I mean, we ain't had no soccer team, you know, so.
Yeah,
Their games are crazy.
And we got a lot of soccer fans. Like
Yeah.
a shitload, bro.
About to start covering
You ever went to
soccer.
a soccer game?
I have to go.
Soccer fans are wild, yo. Like
I
that's,
played soccer
they're probably
You play soccer?
No, I said I seen
As a
high
kid?
school soccer.
in high school.
in high school. You play soccer in high school.
I was running people over.
Mighty say he used to play soccer with like they got this soccer field right over here. This in the woods. They didn't think I saw it. It's right there in the woods.
Oh, you
Across.
talking about the Migos?
Wait,
Yeah.
that's real soccer over there.
That's real soccer.
Yeah, that's.
Or the Africans, man.
No,
My
they-
African friends.
look,
they don't
Yeah,
play.
Africans can play.
And
Yeah, they don't
they right
play.
across the street, right? They got 2 fields over there in the woods right now. They probably over there.
2 fields in the woods.
It's not in the woods.
You know,
No, they got 8 fields. Then they got 2 fields. They got like trash. They got like they light the barrels, and that's
They light the
You got like that's a ritual.
Yeah.
they light the barrels. And you got to kick between the barrels.
Damn. All right.
All right. 11-11.
So for everybody,
I keep on texting you.
this is
You don't
11-11 right
respond.
here.
I know that it's done. But when we in the moment, it never ever seems like it's done. I think that it's fun. You know that it is. And you know I'm the one, but you got your emotion.
Turn it up on
And I got my
turn it up.
thoughts. You just
all
wanted
way
to
up.
feel, girl. Look at what it costs. Where we now, no. I'm out of town. But I still hit your phone to see if no. Am I wrong for wishful thinking? They say it's not the truth. It's just sinful drinking. Now, what I do to you to keep you so in sync with all of your anger. Probably wouldn't have lasted this long if I wasn't this angle, but here we are. Now it's starting to feel like old news. It's like you forgot everything I told you. I guess it's a whatever thing. Even though I told you everything, I swear we're just so no. I think we're all no. How do we get all no. Well, how are we all no. I wish we could change. Oh yeah. But I guess it's wishful thinking. 11-11. Oh God. I should change up the potion, cause I've been in my emotions, girl, this drink of my mind got me wasting time. I should hit your line. But you know like I know, time ain't on our side. And you know why I go, cause you always on my mind. So heavy, girl, I'm drinking heavy, feeling pretty ready to finally take it steady. But you know like I know that it ain't in me. The way I'm acting, I should win in me. I should win. I'ma put your name on it. I should put. You should put a frame on it, then add your picture, then take it with you. Cause when I hit you, I'ma need you to get it. And just in case, I'll leave it at your place, and I hope to God that you will get it. And by it, I mean all of me. Cause what we had, it just follows me round the world and back again. Girl, it's a part of me. I know I'm coming on too strong, so pardon me, girl. Honestly, I just called to see, but now it's starting to feel like old news. It's like you forgot everything I told you. I guess it's a whatever thing. Even though I told you everything, I swear we're just so no. I think we're all no. How do we get all no. So how are we all no. I wish we could change, but I guess it's wishful thinking. 11-11. I guess it's wishful thinking. 11-11. Oh God.
So look, you know why I mess with 11-11 so much?
11-11.
Cause like every time I was like in a
I should
relationship,
change up the
like,
potion, cause
I had this my last relationship I was in.
I've been in my emotions.
Last relationship I was in 7. You know, I saw 11-11 a lot, and my girls always like, let's make a wish right here. And then how you set it up, I guess it's wishful thinking. 11-11, I can relate to that because I was
in your feelings.
Yes.
I mean, well, peep this. That's the exact same reason why I made the song.
Yeah, because it's like, I was just saying it. Like,
In a relationship.
It was just cool, you know, like
Yeah.
11-11, you could be with your girl, you be like, oh,
I
let's
see
make
it
a
all
wish.
the time.
Yeah,
So it's
I
like
actually had a chick.
the
and
energy.
We used to make a wish. And
Yeah.
like, whenever it was 11-11, she'd be like, make a wish. And then
Yeah.
I'd be like, why? And she'd be like, it's 11-11. And then
Yeah.
it's
Number
so
synchronization
natural
is
now.
real.
It's so natural now that like that was just, and that was the end of that relationship. That's what that was about.
Exactly. So that's how I can relate to it, and I'm sure that, you know,
A lot of
guys with
people.
with girls that's like into energy and to, you know,
True.
feeling into one with themselves, they understand all of this zodiac and numerology and all this stuff. So that's why I feel like people gonna relate to that song a lot. You know.
Yeah.
So 11-11 is an energy, it's a vibe. Isn't it?
It's like it's a time during the night where like the vibrations and, you know, just the energy, cosmic energy is at its highest point. So you're supposed to make a wish. So it's like, I mean, and it's just, they make it cheesy to say it's a wish, but what you do is it's law of attraction. You put out the positive energy. At that point, you verbalize it, what you want and desire. You put it into the universe, and it's supposed to come back to you.
But number synchronization is real.
Yeah, that is very.
Yeah,
true.
because 11-11 is 1-1-1.
Yeah.
1-1-1-1, 4 ones.
If you see a lot of numbers repeating themselves all the time, you're on the right track for something.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't pay attention to stuff like that.
You should, man.
Watch.
You pay attention to numbers on
I bet you will.
on precise ears. You pay attention to the numbers, bro. Yeah.
You gonna start to peep it now though. Like when somebody, as soon as
Now
somebody
that
brought
you
it up to
know,
me,
yeah. Now that you know,
like
you
it's
gonna
kind of
start
like
seeing
it's
it
kind
all
of like
the
when
time.
a homie get a car. You like these cars don't pass you all day, and like everybody ain't buy a Volkswagen at the same
Yeah.
time. But now all you're doing is seeing that car.
Yeah.
Numbers might make me want to go play the lotto or some shit if I keep seeing it.
Low key.
It may help.
Yeah, low key.
Who
Man.
knows?
They hit the jet.
Low key, high key.
So I wanna play a song from one of the artists from the Playlist Academy, and I want to see what you feel about it. I think she's different and she got a great vibe. I want to kind of highlight one of them all the time. You know,
Yeah. What's her name?
her name is. Tell her
Is
name.
it Umi?
Yep, Umi.
Umi.
Tell me your name. You was doing the intro.
And let me give.
Oh my god, I love this girl right here, Ella May.
Oh,
Yeah, she dope.
turn it up.
Everybody keeps. I like this video.
If I was a rich girl, na 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 na, I pull up in that McLaurin. That shit fa fa fa. Apollo said don't bring her friend if she not giving ta ta ta. Space music, stay fly, no la la la. Darling, it's what I do on my spare time. I'm saucing. Says she don't like girls, well that's a la la la. I'm popping like balloons in the sky sky. They calling, even got your bae on my line for my cheeks for some beats. My wee reeks, my drip leaks, my teeth gleam. I'm real mean unless you team. I mean gang, but we don't bang, just college kisses with the shits. I'm worth the grip, I'm worth the trick. Got bands to make a dance, but never move the brick. I am so fucking booted. Pull up to the arty and I'm already zooted. Down, semi-fly, got them clueless. They like, fuck. Every function this bitch do this, your head is so fucking stupid. Imagine head I get when it's a billion that I'm gooping. Just gone and show me where the loot is. Matter of fact, don't give me money, cause I'ma go ruthless. If I was a rich girl, na 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 na, I pull up in that McLaurin. That shit Apollo said don't bring her friend if she not giving ta ta ta. Space music, stay fly, no la la la. I've been living in my mind, I am.
You a dragon?
So I had to test
Yeah.
I be pulling on, and as I am always on a fly first class. I want a jet. Why get with that when you can get with this?
Yeah,
Pull
yeah,
up with
yeah.
some bad
It's just different. You know what I'm saying? To me.
Not like it's catchy.
Yeah, it's dope.
If I was a rich girl.
And I like Gwen Stefani. Isn't it? If I was a rich girl.
She got her own vibe. I dig it. It's dope.
I like her voice.
Yeah.
I just like how music is fun too.
Yeah, I like that she picked. I mean, this record, the type of record she picked was dope.
I knew you would probably appreciate it because it's like totally creative for like her own vibe.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect her to have that voice and do that record.
Yeah, her voice.
So I rock that.
Let me see what Mighty think about it, man. Mr. Northside over there, Mr. Northside. How do you feel with that vibe? That Atlanta underground hipster vibe that we talking about.
I rock with it, man. I like what I just heard. I like the beat. I like what
And the beat was
shit.
hard.
I feel like they could.
Mighty, hey, look, I'm gonna tell you, Mighty is hard on. If you ever just look, I've been looking back at all the podcasts, right? And we playing all the new music. Mighty
Like,
just,
it's okay.
it's okay. He'll just look like
Mighty's just in
Mighty,
exec mode, man.
Mighty would start playing on his
He's just in
phone.
exec mode.
This is the first
That's
time
all that is.
I seen Mighty just kind of pay attention, like, hey, this one all right here, Jay Wise.
Nah, it's a video to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
It probably
hard.
made it a lot better too. The video.
Yeah.
It's dope. What's her name? Omi.
Umi.
Umi.
Omi.
I gotta check it out.
That's cool.
I wanna. Did y'all might not know. Y'all know Tweet?
Tweet.
Yeah.
Sing.
Old tweet.
Not the old Tweet. Maybe I'm saying her name wrong. Wait.
Tink.
Tink.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Tink.
I had a brain fart.
There was a
Call,
tweet though.
Yo,
It
Tweet
was
was
a
dope.
tweet.
You remember?
But
she was,
Tink is dope too.
Tweet was produced by Missy Elliott.
Yeah.
And Tink was produced by Timbaland.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
But not no more. She got out the deal.
Oh,
She
why-
dropped
Why
the
she
tape.
get out of there?
I think that was a good thing for her.
Yeah, cause she just, I don't know what was happening. It was just stalling.
I'm gonna tell you, man. Tink, they tried to she wanted to do a playlist party one time,
Oh yeah.
and it's just like had her people reach out. I was like, Tink, who was Tink? It was back when she was first getting started,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just like, no, we need to do one right. They was like, can we do one for like right this second? And I was like, you know how
It be like that.
I was like,
That happened to
Tink.
me in high school. London on the Track wanted to throw a party with me and my friends. We was like, shout out to London. Shout out to Westlake.
But Tink, she's dope, man. You know, I wish I definitely could have got it that particular playlist party
I want
because
to play a song of hers.
you can play it.
We got time.
I'm saying we gonna get. I hope this one don't get shut
Oh
down.
yeah, I forgot. Okay, I can't play
I'm just
the whole
doing.
thing,
I just
right?
I
Picking
don't know.
certain people.
Yeah, picking certain people so they won't take down
Don't do
the
nothing
7.
with
You
Drake.
know how long I've been trying to get this 7 a.m. podcast? You don't even know.
Slander.
You've
This
been
is-
working.
Yeah, you
Dang,
been
I don't want
something.
them to take
I
it
be,
down.
I be
It's
in
okay.
here. I be watching y'all podcast.
That's cool that you watch
You
it.
be
but
trying to get the like right off the whim, just randomly podcast. Like, oh, such and such didn't show up, trying to go on, and I'm just like, bruh, I can't.
You
know?
gotta tell me in advance.
I mean, I don't mind. I mean, they told me like I think they told me last week. This
Yeah,
week,
yeah,
they told me
yeah.
this. No, not last week. This week that I had to. They told me
Say
like
no, no,
maybe
no.
3 days ago that I was doing this.
Mm.
So I don't mind, but it's just like not the day of. Like I don't even think I brushed my teeth that day, bro. It was like I just woke up.
It was a long day.
It was one of those days.
Just getting going.
He
It's
was,
okay.
He's like, you look fine. I'm like,
The,
nah.
the industry be like that.
True, you're right.
Everything be just crazy.
But see, the fact that I know that it's here and we all a team, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I gotta show the ways.
you can get me whenever.
What is
You
Jay
catching
Wise
me
doing?
slipping.
Yeah, you can get me whenever, bro.
What you showing off the waves, bro?
Yeah.
What is going on?
Wearing do-rags and stuff at night.
Hey man.
Well, shout out to Tink. Shout out to Cardi. Anybody listen to the Cardi album? Cardi B.
Yeah, I did.
Cardi Beazle.
Like, yeah,
You didn't listen?
I
I
heard
don't
it.
want to listen to that.
I heard it. You know, I listen to it. Like, I literally listen to certain people just out of respect, because I respect their career and how much work they've done. I'm gonna at least just
I fuck with
skim
Cardi B.
through the songs. You know, I don't listen to her because I mean, I don't listen to
It's
stuff I
for
really can't
us.
relate to.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
it's for
saying? So
women.
I think she's funny.
it's
person.
strictly for
Like,
women. Like,
I like
it's
her
for the
personality.
bad. It's for the
Yeah.
bad bitch. It's for the hustling female. You know what I'm saying? That independent, sexy, on her grind type shit. Like, I
It's
can't
for
pop my
women.
pussy on the stove.
She did say that.
You know what I'm saying?
She
So
did.
that's
but
real.
it's for us because sometimes we just want to be carefree,
You know what it is? It's
boss
FUBU.
up.
It's for you. It's for you.
It's for
Well,
us,
that's
by
biased.
us.
Jamie
It is.
Jones.
And anything that a girl is
Shout
gonna
out to
ride
Fubu.
to and a girl's
Fubu.
gonna
Hey,
twerk
Fubu
to,
coming back.
it is.
And I love that chicks ain't hating on her as much as they've
Yeah.
hated on chicks in the past. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I just
Because she's so real.
yeah.
I think I'm just like the competition is like that she giving like Nicki Minaj, like straight up.
But it
competition.
shouldn't be like
you know
that,
why? You know why?
man.
Because
It
like Nicki
shouldn't be.
Minaj switched over too quick.
Yeah, she did. She
She
should have been
switched
her
over
friend.
real too quick.
And she went pop so fast
So
that we don't.
So she crossed
she
over
left
so
Safari.
fast. Like
Yeah.
she came out with
She
the
did leave
like
Safari.
records with Wayne, right? And as soon as Wayne got locked
And that's
up,
what we miss.
when Wayne got locked up, pop.
We
she went-
need that
yeah.
ratchet, like Cardi
So
has
it ain't been
combined
one of those yet.
ratchet and pop.
She need
It
her
ain't been
writing
one.
back. She needs
Yeah.
Safari back.
Nicki
ASAP.
Minaj used to be the same. Is the same.
She
as
wasn't the same though, cause she
Let
she
me
left.
tell you. Let me tell you why.
Even
Can I-
Pink
can I give
Friday.
you my
Nicki
opinion
does
why?
not have a
That was her
whole
first album.
ratchet album.
Yeah, that was a no.
That was, Pink
Yes,
Friday
she
was her
did.
No,
first.
she
was her
doesn't.
first album.
Pink
She-
Friday
the other
is
one was a
top.
mixtape.
Oh, her
That was the best
mixtape.
one.
She had one
Her
mixtape.
mixtape.
She had one
She
hip hop
had
mixtape.
one
She had about
ratchet
two of them.
mixtape.
Nah,
She was on the all the Young Money CDs, mixtapes.
true,
Yeah,
but it wasn't
yeah,
like
but
her
it
with her.
It was a lot of
projects
her.
where
It was
she
a lot of her.
It was, but that was
It was
one
a lot
project.
of Cardi
That was
B
one album.
music. On
And that's
there.
you talking
And then she left
2009,
it, though. She
2010.
left it. She
But I'm
didn't
just
find
saying,
the balance.
she put in her work.
True, but
She
like
did,
the eras
she
changed.
did.
The eras kind of changed
But
a
I'm
little
just
bit.
saying,
with
the
music.
only thing I'm saying is this.
I wouldn't compare the two. That's all I'm saying.
You
I'm
gotta
not-
compare the two.
I'm
I
not
wouldn't compare.
comparing. I'm not comparing them. I'm not
musically. That's
I'm
what I'm
not
saying.
I'm
Musically, I
not
wouldn't
comparing
compare
them musically. I'm just saying it's like
Can you though?
Nicki
Has
was so much of advanced female
She had-
artist.
she
She was
had-
so
she
much of a
is.
she was an advanced female artist to where she got so big to where she just felt like nobody else could penetrate the
She
lane.
didn't play the politics right.
She
When she
didn't.
saw Cardi coming, you befriend her. Like
she beefed
Beyonce saw Cardi
immediately.
coming and took a picture with her. Like, oh, she's next.
Yeah.
We're friends. Just like when Beyonce was popping, Nicki got popping. She did a song with Nicki.
Yep.
In not a couple years, probably sooner than that, Beyonce's probably gonna do a song with Cardi. Cardi got to put in some more work.
It ain't gonna be a
Beyonce
couple
did.
years either. It's gonna
Yeah,
be quick.
it's gonna
So
be like
quick.
next year.
So do you think?
As soon
Do you
as Beyonce
think?
about to drop an
Do
album?
you think Nicki can do like how Jay-Z shut down T-Pain?
No.
Nah.
No.
Nah.
Jay-Z was in the game way too long.
The reason
Too
why
much
is
clout.
because of like right now clout is everything. Like
Yeah.
your relevancy is more than anything because like
Do
one,
you-
I'm still mad young, so it's like I know how
Are
my
y'all-
attention changes real quick.
Do you think people like is giving her a hard time
Who,
because
Nicki?
because how she handled the whole Meek Mill situation? You think
Nah.
that?
It's
We don't
just-
care about
Nah,
that.
hell no.
because
So what is it that's not
It's
having her?
because she
She's
should
not
have
making-
befriended Cardi and she stopped rapping
And she stopped-
hard
yeah,
like
she
that.
stopped making
she
good
took
music.
another chick to make her start back rapping and start back
How do y'all
dropping
feel?
bars.
Let's talk about that. How do y'all feel about that?
You shouldn't let
Hey,
no
man.
other person make you be your peak self.
Mighty?
You should always go
About-
hard.
But here's
Listen,
my thing.
what
She
would
still
academic-
ain't.
what
She
would
still ain't.
academics
She
say
still.
about that
I have
right
not
there?
heard a hot verse personally for me. A hot.
She
Just
did.
a hot.
She
hot
started
ass,
that when Cardi was
Honestly,
coming, when
I
she was
don't-
on
I don't
a
think
remix.
Cardi B is gonna have a second album. This is gonna be it.
I think so
You didn't
only
even
because
listen
because
to
of this
the first
album.
one.
I
Nah,
don't
because of
need
this
to.
album. Because of this
It's
album,
already
bro.
go.
It's already
Because of
gold
her
in
this
the
album,
game.
she's gonna have a
Because the
second.
singles in the streaming. That's why it's already.
Nah,
that.
bro.
No,
It's
but
a good album.
it's too much money. It's a good album,
Nah,
number
All
one.
I'm saying is this, man.
Have
You
you-
gotta understand. It's a.
He ain't
it's-
even listen
she-
to it.
Creatively,
She
she
ain't
got
listen to
writers,
us.
man.
Did you
know
did you
what I'm
listen
saying?
to?
She got a
Nicki
whole
has
crew of
Safari.
writers.
Nicki got
Nicki has
writers.
Safari.
But at the end of the day, it feels too forced. I like her personality before.
It don't
but
feel-
then
It's a
artists-
formula.
I'm like,
It's a
nah.
formula.
I don't think it's
Nah,
forced. I
it's
think that's why she's still here.
I feel
Because
like
after
the label forcing that shit so much down.
she a hustler,
did
bro.
listen,
Like,
yo.
but
They
Her-
want you to like the music, but people fell in love with her personality.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why she's gonna make another album. That's why she's gonna keep having this hype because she's actually dope. She seems like a dope person.
It all
What's up?
depends. If she's really pregnant and she's popping out a
Mitch.
baby, I don't think.
If she pop out a baby,
No,
that's just
Mercy
gonna
in North
that's just gonna
It's
give
gonna
her
make her
more.
bigger,
Yeah, it's gonna make her
yeah.
bigger.
I had an argument with that the other day. I was like, bro, it's not time for her to have a baby right now. Like, it's
Her
not
and
time.
Offset,
time.
but like real shit, her and Offset right now are at the peak of their careers. This is a perfect time for
Yeah.
them to have a baby, for that baby to still make
But
the
you
money
gotta
too.
think for the Migos and Cardi
Okay.
B, how long is that run gonna last for both of them?
I mean,
like,
as long as that check,
Okay.
that check
Yeah,
coming in. To
they
be
gonna
honest,
make too much money off
even
her.
if
This
the
is
even if the
crazy.
love fade, bro, that long as that check, if
And
you get
even
a
when
check
it
off
do
that
fade, you making a
relationship,
song about that.
yeah, they gonna, bro. You can stretch a relationship far in Hollywood.
I
And
can
they're
I
actually in
understand-
Hollywood now.
I can
They're in
understand
Hollywood.
why you feel like Cardi's music is forced
No,
because
it
it
is
is a
forced.
formula. It's
It
not,
is.
but what she raps about is genuine
Yo,
and it's
real.
her.
Yeah.
So
She
that's why
relating
it
to
feels
the songs,
real.
But it's too many
But you
people
like, so
coming
now
out.
you're arguing about the machine. You can't argue about
Yeah,
the
it's a
machine.
machine.
That's
I
just the
mean,
machine.
But if you brought up Nicki Minaj saying she crossed over so early. That's because the machine wanted that.
But that's you
That
have
was choice.
You have a decision to do that though. No, real shit. You do. You have a decision to do that.
And she should have.
You can choose to do that or not.
That's like Cardi.
She was on Young Money.
B.
She didn't have to do that.
Songs on her album. I done heard a couple songs where it's like, yo, this don't sound like something Cardi B would do.
I know, but each song has a purpose. She got the
could.
ratchet.
But
like,
you gotta think it's people that fell in love when she was a stripper on IG. Some of those people might not relate to her now. They might be like,
why she still talking about stripping?
It's the same
I think-
exact.
I
She's
think-
still
I
talking
think-
about.
That's what I'm saying. It's like she's
ratchet.
still the
some people
same.
love the underground shit and then they look at that as mainstream.
Mighty, I think this is what those are her fans that are riding with her, the ones that
was there from the beginning.
That's what's making her pop right now.
She got a huge fan base.
But you can't base the sales that she got right now because she already dropped 2 songs that's been streaming. So you gonna go platinum and gold.
It don't matter
So
though.
Mighty,
Because it's
like,
the way of the world.
But I
is.
listen
you're a
to
numbers guy, right?
Yeah.
So when it say
That's just
stream
smart.
gold, right?
Yeah.
Those are good numbers, right? Based on numbers and your numbers, the Mighty that love
It's
numbers.
a big major loophole in that, though. That's what I'm saying.
True,
But it's
but
the
that
way of the
loophole is enough to
world.
get her a second album.
Yeah, it's automatic.
But you know that
second
on the
album.
numbers thing, that since the whole game is about statistics and numbers right
But
now.
would a fans, would a day one fan still be there
I'm
for
a
the
day
second
one
album?
fan.
They still there, though.
I heard the first Cardi B mixtape.
We can
after
go-
Love
we
and
can go
Hip Hop, and was
hypothetically,
telling
but they still
everybody,
there. They
listen
still
to
there.
Cardi, listen to Cardi,
They
listen
still
to
there.
Cardi.
So as of right now, like
I've
she ain't did
been
nothing.
there,
She ain't
first
did nothing
mixtape.
wrong yet.
I know all the words.
So I'm not gonna I don't want to be pessimistic. I hate that. Like she ain't did nothing wrong yet, and she doing it right. So I just
She's
think,
done
as
all
of right
the
now,
wrong,
they're
and we still love it.
yeah.
I mean,
As
I'm
of right
just saying
now,
about fans, man.
I'm saying
I'm a
like
fan.
If you think about fans,
But are
fans
you-
don't stick around for too long. They soon
I'm
as
a
something new come
fan.
around, they
she been out
switch
for a
up.
year.
Hey.
We don't have nothing to go
She been out-
to.
That's what I'm saying. She been out
Mighty
for a
fans
year,
don't
bro.
stick around for too long. I can
Hell
show you.
no.
So,
No.
I could. You
Not
right.
now, not now.
Kanye fans stick around.
The kids
Yeah.
don't. The kids don't.
Beyonce.
Let's be real.
Beyonce
The kids
fans
don't.
stick
But like,
around.
you a fan of music.
Yeah, I'm a
He ain't
fan.
even
But
to
you're
the
not
Kid Cudi
But
fans
he's
are
not
still
a fan.
here.
He's just not a fan of Cardi.
Hey,
Yeah.
this
I like
dude,
Cardi
this
B
dude, Van,
personality.
hey, look,
It's
you go
just-
to this dude, that dude Van Hunt.
You
Did I
fuck
play?
Future?
Did I play with you?
How long you been a Future fan?
I'm not a fan of Future no more like that. Like I'm not going.
But
to
how
look
long
for
were
it.
you though?
Probably like for the first 3-4 years.
And
That's a
then,
long
but
time.
as soon as if he put out something, you ain't gonna check it. You ain't gonna listen to it.
Real talk, I haven't listened to a lot of Future.
So you
shit
didn't
no
listen
more.
to the Future's Young Thug album?
Nope. Couldn't tell you one song off there.
I ain't listen to it
You
either.
ain't listen to Super Slimy?
Nah,
I ain't
man.
listen
That's
to
one of the best.
Oh
But did you
my
listen? Did you
God.
listen to the
What?
last album? Did you listen to the self-titled
To me, now
shit?
that's mainstream music.
But did you listen to the
I
self-titled
don't
one?
even like to listen to mainstream music like that.
So
once,
who
it
you-
go, once it go mainstream,
So you just-
I'm probably listening to
So that's the thing, though.
local SoundCloud
Future
rapper.
ain't mainstream to me. Future's
Yeah,
the Future's.
he wants to be though.
He
That's
wanna
why he
be.
put out Hendrix.
Hendrix was his mainstream
amazing.
album. He ain't never been mainstream. That's also why
The
like
streets won't let him though.
yeah, the streets won't let him. Like
It's
his fan base
mainstream.
won't let him.
Yeah, his fan base.
Once
won't let him
everybody
go.
know about it, then
Mighty
I'm one
won't
of them
let him
type of
go.
people that's like, I don't want to fuck with it.
So you don't listen to Drake.
See, this is when you become a hater, man. You can't do that.
You
I ain't
gotta
that, I
listen
just
to
don't pay
Drake.
attention to it no more. It's not something feel like a priority to me. You gotta
I wanna
listen.
play-
That
you
hurts,
gotta
man, 'cause
play
it means,
one
like if
song
my
off
shit pop,
Super
you gonna
Slimy.
never listen to another album.
Nah, man.
Damn, bro.
I would love to play that. I
It's
would
a
love to play that
relationship
song,
thing.
but they might
They
take
I
it
did.
cheer,
down.
for the
No.
underdogs, man.
True.
But once you winning, you winning. Shit.
True, but that
You know
don't
what
mean
I
you gotta stop fucking with him.
Nah,
Like,
I don't stop.
just
It's
move
not a-
on to the next
But Cardi
underdog.
B's story is just so.
God,
Hey,
man,
man, it's
this is a great discussion to know how you think about things,
Hey,
man.
This the entertainment business.
You like
man.
you are really you're really a millennial.
indie.
You're a millennial.
Nah, man,
You
shit.
have your attention span is not long.
Nah, man, I do. Hey, I live off the internet. I do everything from the internet. So it's like for me,
Same.
it's just like.
So the only
shit.
person that mighty want to talk about is really 6ix9ine and Trippie Redd.
Nah, hell no.
No, he said he like indie
I'm not
before they
Trippie Redd
pop.
fan,
That's-
bro.
I like them when they still in their closet recording.
Yeah.
That's when I like it, cause that's when nobody fucking with you. That's when you
Can I
need
play
the
some
support.
Cardi from back then?
That's just a different. That's a certain sound. For me, it's just sound.
Yeah,
Sound
because
really-
once you reach a certain level, your quality of music changed.
Yeah.
Everything's better.
So who you like out the
Right.
closet right now?
Out the closet, I like 10 cell phones right now.
10 cell phones.
Yeah, you
You
probably
talk
don't know
about?
who he
I
is.
know the dude that shoot all the guns.
Who?
10 cell phones shooting the guns. He can shoot
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
gun like
from North
in
Carolina,
10 seconds.
Yep, yep,
Chat, chat,
yep,
chat, chat.
yep.
You really like that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like this shit.
10 cell phones.
Oh my
I
god!
like that cell
Can we
phone,
play
bro.
him? Are we gonna get
You
shut
can,
down?
yeah, you can probably play 10
Please,
cell
like
phones.
Mighty, pull up
I
10
like
cell
10 cell
phones.
phones.
This is what you about to be like.
See,
Pull up a
Huh?
10
You like
cell.
the XXX
Hey.
album?
I
Yeah, y'all like
love
his
that.
album?
Hey, look,
It
go
was so
to
good.
YouTube and go to 10
He
cell
mainstream
phone
now though.
Yeah,
video.
he is mainstream, but
It's
yeah.
not
I mean, I don't
mainstream
like
yet
his
to
music
me.
no more, man. Like,
There are
I
some.
never
Bruh.
did like his music though. I mean, I like
did.
songs here and there.
I like 17 was cold, you know, but I gotta be
That
in a
new
bad
album
mood.
hard.
I gotta be in a
Say.
bad mood to listen to 17.
17.
I gotta be sad.
It's a good project though.
It's a really good
real
project, but it's
good
like
project.
my state, like it ain't that. Like if you listening to it, it's mad dark. It's beautiful, but it's like painful.
So what about
bro.
Smoke Purp album?
Smoke Purp,
I ain't
I
listen
fuck
to
with
it.
him too, man. It's just music come and go now. It's just like that's the way I listen to it. It's just come
But there's
and
like
go.
6 albums that just
10
came out in the
cell
past like
Yeah.
3 days.
I mean, you can't really name.
Saba
some-
just dropped.
Number
Yeah.
10.
I love Saba.
There you go.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna never. I don't care
Yeah,
if
he
he.
sure did just drop.
I don't
Which-
care.
which
if he-
song,
he
Mighty?
get
Which
top of the
song,
world,
Mighty?
I'm still
Shit,
Saba.
anything on this SoundCloud?
No, it's about video.
I'm on YouTube.
Oh, I don't know about this video. I'm on SoundCloud.
Let me go back to SoundCloud.
You just dropped something. I just posted something on from
Right there, SoundCloud.
Lil Xan drop.
the Lizanne album just dropped.
How
I ain't
how you
listen
feel
to
about
none
Lil
of that.
Xan?
That's dope. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
10 cell phones. When you listen to this, hey man,
He better be hard. Don't be mad.
you find him?
I won't speak on the Lil Xan.
So, no particular. Hold on, which popped up? 10 cell phones featuring K Supreme. 10 cell phones. This is Page right here, I think.
yeah, that's the other thing. I fuck with Big Brother Chubba too.
What song, Mighty? You got to put him on.
Shit,
What's
just play anything. The first one. Oh yeah, that one right here. The
What, right
second
here?
one. Nah, the second one.
Right here.
Nah, that one right there. Yeah, that one right there.
What's this? I ain't never heard of this cat.
These niggas flexing like they on the block. Already know that it's a lie.
What?
I'm busting drugs and I told the God I'm ducked off cause I know it's hot. Fake
remind me
shit
of
said
21
that they gon'
Savage.
ride, but I know that it's a lie. They say they gon' shoot, they toting the ride, but I know that it's a lie. These niggas flexing like they on the block. Already know that it's a lie. I'm busting drugs and I told the God I'm ducked off cause I know it's hot. Fake ass shooter said that they gon'
I
ride,
mess
but I
with him
know
'cause
that
he's
it's a
so
lie. They say they
hood.
gon' shoot, they toting the ride, but I know that it's a lie. That's why I shoot shit for myself cause I know that I ain't gon' miss. Glizzy, I'm with my best friend. I wake up and I give her a kiss. I can't trust no.
He's like that underground, like literally,
I
like
like it underground,
raw,
man.
raw.
I like it out the trunk,
She don't
man.
bother me, but she be on
I
some
can't
lame
help
shit.
it.
That's why I
That's
really
real.
get on.
Yeah.
Them
That's
niggas
real.
be
That's the
on
sound
some
you
So
like.
you gotta think
Wanna
people
pull
from
up
like
before I
what,
skirt off in
15
the
up to
lane switch.
18,
Could've been fussing
probably
with y'all.
13 up to 18. They listening to this right now. That's the new range of music. Like when Key, 2-9, all them, like
Yeah.
that's the level, you know, where they at.
I started in the closet, so you know what I'm saying. I was just in the closet before
But don't nobody want to
2000.
stay in the closet,
You know what I'm saying?
Mighty.
That's cool. I mean, like you can come out. I mean, it's just
come out-
Come out of the closet.
Oh,
Not
I mean,
like that.
I'm so technical now though, and it's like it kind of sucks. I can't listen to that sonically
Yeah,
because I don't want to like I'm engineering it in my head,
yeah.
so I
That's what
can't
me and
appreciate the
Cole was talking
yeah I
about.
can't hear it, bro. Like and it sucks because like
Hey
he could
man,
be dope.
that song probably is fire, but you just
probably-
like
yeah, it's probably fire.
what is he saying?
It's all
But I can feel where
It's
he
about
coming
the
from
vibe,
too.
man.
The
That's
vibe
where
is
he
cool,
come
but
from.
you can still make that vibe without.
It's like department
Yeah.
store.
It's like they're not even
grunge.
trying to put.
But
Yeah,
shit, you gotta think, Mass Appeal just sat down with this guy and gave him a full-fledged interview. It's people mainstream right now.
I mean,
that's-
because he got the.
you can't sit down with Mass Appeal.
That he-
Mass Appeal owned by Nas. Shit.
Man, he
So
got
look,
the clout, bro.
so
I mean,
listen.
I'm not denying
So-
him.
so
That's what I'm saying.
you-
It's
so
probably
you-
dope. I can't.
So
listen to it.
I
hey, look,
respect
this
But
is
I think they do that because
this
they
is a
want to
great
be on
topic
what's
that we're
next
talking about
Yeah.
right
before
now.
somebody else gets what's
Answer.
next.
Yeah.
This is a great topic. I'm glad that we talking
Oh,
about
yeah,
this
yeah,
right now
yeah.
because I was just having this conversation with somebody about like they feel like they gonna bring somebody out and have 10 million streams, but you know, 10 million sell 10 million records, and like you said, nobody, you just shut that shit down so goddamn quick. It's good music, you know what I'm saying, Mighty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You shut it down,
Yeah.
and you know this is the mindset of these kids out here.
It's
I'm
not
just
about-
saying,
yeah,
you
it's
just-
not even about the music. It's like you said. The first thing you said, oh, the guy that shoot guns.
You know that? You know why he why he's famous? Yeah, it's because of that.
It's not.
No,
about
I fuck with him because I would fuck with him because he actually can shoot a gun and hit the target. Like talk about like bang 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 and hitting targets in the dark. I can like
That's that's how he came up.
That's
So
dope.
he marketed.
That was his
himself.
gimmick. It was
Yeah,
and shit
yeah.
worked. You know?
So it's just like good
10
music is
guns.
good music,
Yeah.
man. I listen.
I
to
can't
good
believe
music,
that's his
man.
name.
no like that's the only entertaining part about it. But the music, I didn't really. I just thought he was dope because how he can actually shoot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what caught my eye about the guy. You know,
I
but
think at the end of the day, to me, the biggest thing that sets apart artists as far as caliber is like 5 years.
Yeah.
Would you listen to that song?
but
And
one,
that's
Yeah,
the
true.
test.
You know what I'm saying?
Longevity.
That's like because like you're accepting the recycling.
But
You're
it's more
accepting that like
quantity. It's for me. I'm a blogger, so I'm looking over quantity over quality, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, yeah.
it's coming every day, so I have to train my ears for that shit. If I look at it that way, I won't be posting nobody shit.
And that's
You know
how
what
I be.
True. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean,
So,
especially
look.
for your brand and stuff.
Yeah,
So the only thing I know is this, man. Like today's clout is from like pretty much being entertaining on your Instagram. Like the ones the Instagram that's care about the aesthetics and just the look and certain don't really be as popping in so-called.
It depends.
The
You
right
can be
now.
both.
Yeah,
Gunna has both.
You can just entertain.
Gunna
You can-
got drip on the gram, and his music is good.
But you can't say it. Everybody might not like Gunna music, that type of song.
Who don't?
They might not think that's quality music because it's auto-tuned behind it. You know what I'm saying?
See how Mighty's he's not entertaining enough for Mighty. He's not out here shooting guns, pouring cereal on their head to go viral. That shit doesn't mean nothing to Mighty. Mighty just wants goddamn see
man.
everything that.
Hey, we heard record label execs. I know I heard it. They looking at the numbers, man.
Yeah. Well, let's get back into 7, man. We're gonna play some new music for 7.
Can I ask why your name's 7?
7.
That's his
7's
name.
a strong number.
That's his name.
That's your real name?
My real name shan't be spoken of right now.
Oh, I thought you was saying it right now. I thought you was like
I thought he was saying it too.
My real name is Savine.
Savine.
Oh.
It's like French or something?
It's Arabic.
Right here.
That's
7,
5.
7 is a favorite number. Born in July. You know.
Today's the 7th.
You can
my
float.
homies
Hey,
call
you know
me-
you can float, right?
You can float.
So, I mean, so,
Why was that so funny to me?
let me see that.
Because you said it so seriously.
Yeah, I'm dead serious.
Dead serious. Dead for real. Remember
for real.
Chris Angel used to be floating?
Chris Angel.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Chris Angel.
Chris Angel be doing
Yeah.
a bunch of stuff.
Chris Angel, man. You know who was our magician back in the day?
Who?
What was his name?
Let me play this record for y'all.
Oh, Chris Angel. Y'all had Chris Angel. We had.
Kevin, was Blaine, Richard Williams?
I think I remember Blaine.
Dang, how did I forget him? He looked like Kenny G.
He looked like Kenny G.
Okay.
The dude,
We're going to have 7 introduce this track.
That's messed up.
Gotta find this track.
He has like 200
Kitty.
plus songs
I
on
have
his
so much stuff
phone.
on this phone, man.
Man, I'm having so much fun talking to y'all today, man. This is definitely great, man, to have 7 go in on his perspectives of like artists, you know. So it's like artists
I lost it.
being an artist have a point of view, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad y'all get to see this.
Forgot what I named it. All right, here we go.
What is this, 7? Introduce it.
This record is called Good Drugs and Music. It's from the new project, New Soul. So, should be coming out this summer, you know, if everything goes right.
Okay.
So, yeah.
We're getting to hear it first.
Girl, make no mistake. I got a lot on my plate. I might start to change, but that's okay, cause we'll remain the same. We'll always be same bed, same room, same love, same moon, same plug, same door, same song, same soul, same car, same phone, coming late to the same home, same fight and I'm still wrong, but you smile when the beat come on, and you feel that bass so
I just think butterflies should just start flying around.
Yeah, I was running my mind. I'm vibing.
Sound like a little bit like Lloyd.
Yeah. Got more raspy.
Oh, y'all heard that?
That just made Angie goddamn feel some type of way.
I wasn't ready.
But you proved it. I ain't choose this. I be stupid. This is true shit.
Nah, this ain't no Lloyd. Lloyd ain't going that high.
Hit this kind
If I
of
ain't, you don't chip, you know me well. Working hard, so you don't ask, I just tell. Lost my job, you said
But it's like Lloyd didn't really challenge his voice
Stop
to
wasting
me.
time.
He just kind of stayed in that.
Need them lies, niggas. Got some better if you want it, come on, wine, niggas. Got some sweet on it,
But
cheese, come
I
inside,
like
nigga. I can't even lie, I forget.
Playlist party ATL getting new heat first.
All this shit aside, there's nothing outside that can take me.
Hey, Mike, you can take this home to your wife right here. You can play this to your wife riding in the car with your kids.
Man, I have some more babies.
Yeah. And I see you getting chills in your. I see the chills. I saw the chills, everybody. Angela's gonna be like 7 a.m. man. One thing I can say about Angela, like when she finds somebody music, she will share it and be like, try to put you on to it. You know, like
I get attached.
Because there's this one guy music that she liked that was on the Gold Link.
That's my.
Oh, Brent Fayez.
Yeah, Brent Fayez, Sonder, all that.
Yeah, she's like, Jay Watts, this is what they was like listening to. Yeah.
Heard him. Yeah,
she's like,
he's hot, yo. His joints, his
that's
music
my favorite. I'm still
and I was talking to him when he was when he was still recording in the closet, straight up.
For real?
I mean, he even talks about it in the last one of the last projects he put out. He was like, him being in LA, still, you know, recording, spending his last dime, trying to record music in these studios. And I mean, that's real, you know. Like,
and every time he comes to Atlanta to perform, I miss it. Yeah. And I get really upset.
But I feel that you're going to feel the same way about 7. Because the way you just was like...
She know me, though. She ain't going to feel that way. I ain't going to be that special.
Nah, I do. Be like...
Because she can see me, she can touch me, she can catch me.
No, it's not even like that. I think what was different about Brent is that... not even like I would never compare y'all, but I love R&B in general, and then I had to eventually love, like, I would call, not to put your music in a genre, but like alternative R&B, like the alternative sound. But my first love is like the
R&B.
Is Donnell Jones.
Oh yeah. Taking it back.
Yeah,
Classic
John B. Like
Carl
those, like
traditional
Carl Thomas, like
traditional
that's my
R&B.
first love.
No,
like 90s R&B.
Yeah, 90s.
So, and when I heard Brent and like Miguel or whatever, well, Miguel's going more alternative, but in the beginning,
switching quickly.
Yeah, in the beginning he wasn't really like that. So when I first heard Brent, I just thought of Donnell Jones, just modernized. And so that's why I was like, oh my God, it's back. Yeah. 90s R&B is coming back.
More gutter. Like Brent Fayez just has a more gutter feel. Yeah. But it's real. I like it. It's dope.
But 7 a.m. is definitely the new wave. And hey, ladies.
Been a wave.
You know what I'm saying? This is what I need y'all to do. I need y'all to go support. I need y'all to go buy the t-shirt.
Oh yeah, I got a t-shirt. I wore it out to where did I go? I was cute too. I got a 7 a.m. t-shirt.
Yeah, so can we get another song? I want to hear something else off this new wave that I haven't heard all these songs. Man, you've been keeping all these songs secret from me, man.
She ain't even heard the songs, man. Don't nobody know, man. Like I said, I made them all. Like, and maybe this month I just kind of sat in here and worked, bro.
Okay. So give us something else.
I just wanted to finish.
Hey, look, playlist party, man. You get all the new exclusive music first, man. From your 10 cell phones all the way down to great alternative R&B that Angela just made.
That's kind of how I described it.
That's what I'm saying. That's the correct way to say it, right?
I think what
it's a playlist.
It's a playlist.
I don't like to put labels.
Grammys call it what? Urban contemporary. I think that's the
urban contemporary.
Urban contemporary.
So we want to be correct with what we're saying. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they put. They put Daniel Caesar in their category. Weekend, all of them. So.
Urban contemporary.
Yeah.
Okay. Contemporary.
It's not bad.
Do you need to put an urban contemporary page on your Precise Ears, man?
I don't get too many of them submissions, man.
We got
what are R&B singers that I don't
we need to diversify your portfolio over there at Precise Ears.
Gotta cater to the youth, man.
Hey, we need to put it. You gonna be the one that put this on the youth.
Yeah, true.
I know the youth need to feel. You ain't gotta be.
Hey, look, we could take it. I would love for them to get on some like the movement that like Marvin Gaye and them had when they were just in there just loving and making babies.
I know, just expressing yourself. Send a girl if you don't wanna say your feeling, just send a girl a song.
I think they gotta get in the college stage of their life or some shit.
True.
Yeah.
This is called No Way. It's on the album too. So.
What's the name of the album gonna be?
New Soul.
New Soul.
New Soul.
Yep.
Alright, cool. You did. I just have to love myself.
Well, you can love yourself with me.
Yes.
Say don't be a waste. Such a waste. Girl, ain't no way. No. A lady's waste. No. Girl, ain't no way.
I remember way back when you couldn't even tell your friends. You wouldn't even let me in. I remember times like me and you in hindsight, us being true to our life. Like we ain't wanna make love and get high. Told you I can change if you let me. Show you all your pain and your pieces. Give you everything, just respect me.
It's kind of funny
And
to
this
see
dream
yourself
I
on
mean is
the
everything to
screen.
me. And it's all I got. And it's all you got. And it's all we got. So let's try to make it work this time. Cause it'll be a waste. Such a waste. Girl, ain't no way.
Gotta charge it. I want to get some of this.
I let this waste. No. Girl, ain't no way. I'm talking summertime, beach chillin'. Retirement hit 45 with 3 chillin'. Live life outside, no ceilings. Yeah. Horse riding more dies with more feelings. Yeah. Before we die, we make a killing like go. Rich as hell, but for the thrill, we still stealing like go. Couple pounds still sitting around, we love the feeling like go. I'm just thinking all along. I've been drinking, so I got my reasons. And that's all I got. And that's all you got.
What's that? Snaps?
And that's all we got. So make it work this time. Cause it'll be a waste.
It's freezing. Hold on. It's freezing.
Nobody's on Snapchat no more.
I just use it for the quality of the camera.
Oh, the camera on the Instagram video is great now. It's gonna took it over. You can see it. You can put those flowers and all that stuff. You can get.
I don't like they filters.
They got great filters now.
I like that track a lot, man.
Appreciate it, man. It's
I can bump that in the whip with the family and shit.
Yeah, it's a radio record. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I was trying to merge that gap.
I was gonna ask you, is
I
this a
feel-
merging song?
Mighty man, I'm fucking. Mighty done. If you got Mighty to say he fuck with something, man, that's dope.
I mean, because I understand, like, you gotta have.
Mighty only fuck with the north side.
No, man.
What's up?
You from Gwinnett?
Yeah, I'm from Gwinnett.
You remember the Valley?
The Valley?
Yeah.
What's that? Food place?
Over there now, there's a club. Like, I used to throw parties up on Holcomb Bridge.
Oh, okay.
Up in Norcross. I used to throw parties at Pink Flamingo. They probably changed all the names.
Yeah, they changed a lot of that shit.
Yeah, but all up on going towards Lawrenceville, we used to throw parties.
But make sure y'all.
Classroom Majors, Smash Game,
Yeah,
all
I
type of
remember
stuff.
Classroom Majors.
Yeah, we used to throw parties with them all
Used
on
to
the north
mansions
side.
and shit out
Yeah,
there.
we used to do all that
everywhere.
So look, this is what
So
I
you
need
probably
y'all
been
to
to a
do.
couple of my parties back in the day and didn't even know it.
Probably so.
Like all the way down.
You
back.
into your shit.
Yeah. See,
See the north side, man.
Yeah,
You always
man,
got our
north
foot
side.
in something.
The north side.
From 2011 to 2012.
Hey man, I actually used to go throw parties at Barnacles.
Oh, you see, look at you, man.
Just messing with
Look
y'all.
at you.
I'm just fucking. See, I'm from the real Swats.
I'm from the real swag.
We don't go past Maynard Terrace. We don't go past Chambly Dunwoody. You don't go past Dunwoody. We just stay on outside. You know what that line of you know that line of 285. I mean, you know 285 is a circle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's 75, 85 go directly down the middle. Real West Siders don't go past Maynard Terrace.
Sheesh.
Or go past Lenox Mall.
They missing out, man.
Or Cumberland. You go to Cumberland. You go to Southside. You go to Greenbrier. They used to have Shannon Mall.
Yeah,
Greenbrier?
Shannon.
Greenbrier.
I actually still frequent Greenbrier.
Greenbrier,
still
like,
frequent?
is that a mall?
Yes, that's a mall. That's all that drip that you see your favorite artists
that little
in.
shoe repair shop right there.
Real
For
drip,
girls, it's
real
different.
hood drip.
I still go to the
got
shoe
family
repair.
out there.
But for
Yeah,
girls,
if you
and
really
need
wanna
just a
go-
little quick little that ain't nobody else gonna have, Cause don't nobody go to Greenbrier.
Real
Right,
hood
right.
drip, real hood
See,
drip.
that's-
Yeah.
You go there for
The
your
five,
club clothes, right?
your favorite
You go
hood
there for your
artist
club clothes.
shops
Yeah.
in Greenbrier.
Little
Cause they have
fat
drip.
fits.
They got all.
They
They,
have
still
the-
got all the little
the
Asian
best
stores.
hood
They
drip.
got it.
Yep. The little boutiques,
That's
the little
crazy,
fat
man.
fits.
That's an old.
But I ain't
ass
been in
mall.
that mall in
That
years,
mall
but I
been
can
around
tell
for
you what's
years.
in there.
All the malls been around for years. Lennox been around just as long as
I
Greenbrier.
just know that mall been around
Cumberland
since I've
been-
been born. Greenbrier Mall.
Cumberland. I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell you the malls,
For
the malls that have been around since you've been born.
Cause it ain't gonna go nowhere, bro.
that you frequent.
Yeah, it ain't gonna go
Since
nowhere.
been
They
around
still
since
got
I was
Macy's.
born.
What's it, Riches or something like?
Macy's,
Oh,
Rich
Riches.
is
Closed?
gone.
Yeah, Rich is gone. Macy's.
Is Cause
So
I used to go to Magic Johnson Theater all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
Greenbrier.
gone.
I'm gonna tell you the malls, the major malls of when I was growing up. It was like Greenbrier. Then you had Cumberland. Then you had
Arbor Place.
No, Arbor Place wasn't even there
Soccer
yet.
Cat.
place.
That's
What's
Douglas.
that?
That's Douglas. That's Douglasville, Douglas County.
I don't know,
Nobody
South
go that
DeKalb.
far. You South DeKalb was one of them. Then you had Town Center, not Town. No,
Town
you had,
Center's in Kennesaw.
no, you had
Whoa.
no, you had what's the name of the
Town
one?
Place.
The one over there by Avondale. That was one. Avondale Mall. You had Avondale Mall. That was it. Then you had
I think that was gone by the time I got
Avondale.
Is the West End considered a mall?
West End.
Yes,
Yeah,
Mall.
West End
Mall.
Mall. Good hood drip.
Good hood drip.
Used to work over in the flea market, man. My
Yeah.
parents used to have a shop and everything over
Yeah,
there.
best drip.
That's
See
crazy.
these malls right there, the best drips.
Right
Then
next to the
when you
Krispy
wanted to
Kreme.
get like you know what I'm saying, want to go get something that you might not find in these and want to be different, you'll go to like Mall of Georgia wasn't even there. It was Town Center. I would just go to Town Center. Town Center was around.
In Kennesaw?
Yeah. Then what's the one up on 85 right by the
Remedy?
no, not that one.
We give y'all full tours of Atlanta.
It's
Yeah.
on the north side. It's right past
Gwinnett?
in
That
Gwinnett.
place.
Gwinnett Place Mall?
Gwinnett Place Mall. They had the
I didn't like that
Malibu
mall.
racing, the Malibu
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
That's what you just go up there, go to Malibu, play some putt,
Yeah, Malibu.
race some cars. You know what I'm saying?
Gwinnett Place, I don't really think was for us.
No, it wasn't for us.
You know, that was a more higher up mall, higher end mall.
But no, it wasn't better than Lennox and Phillips.
No, it's not. But I'm saying higher end on the like the normal folk. So you got
Yeah.
you got like the regular folk mall, you got the
But
coal
nah,
mall,
see, but-
then you got the rich mall. you
Yeah.
know.
But
So
then you know
Lennox and
Town
Phipps.
Center it was dope. It went. I mean like those was dope. Then they started getting like empty because all the Fast and Furious people that was there at
Fast
first.
and Furious.
Yes, you'll go out there and see
Right,
you.
the
You'll go.
races.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You'll see like the Hondas,
Imported
yeah,
cars.
with the big pipes. You know, real Fast and Furious.
Mhm.
It's like they got older, like that little.
They chased them out of
Yeah,
there.
they chased them out of there. Took a whole.
This
little
is such a
scene.
history lesson.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
Georgia. This
I'm
real
so
Georgia.
glad 7 a.m. could relate.
Yeah, because I mean you
I'm
can
Because
relate
he was
to
there.
I mean, because I was a
I
kid,
ain't-
but I was a kid there. You know what I'm saying? Like my
Yeah.
parents just freaking. I'm in the
Monroe,
gap.
you go to what was the one down there, bro?
I'm still in that
I used to
gap.
go to Arbor
Exactly.
Place.
That's how I feel about
Arbor
Greenbrier.
Place, you
Yeah.
went to all. See, nobody goes to Douglasville. Douglas, do
I
not
went to
go
Arbor Place
to
because-
Douglasville.
Because there was this
Anywhere you don't go, Douglasville.
There was this Jabot fit
Black
that
people
I
do not
really
go out
had
there.
to get. It was a
Jabot?
Jabot fit that I really had to get, and it
Oh,
was
man.
so exclusive. And it
Yeah.
was like a skirt.
And she went to Douglasville, and they was there because the black people should not go out there and get caught in the Douglasville trap.
Douglas.
And where else did I go? Perimeter.
Yes, Perimeter, that's
I went to
bougie.
Perimeter.
Remedy.
That's bougie, mom.
North Point.
For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure.
Just name
Plug
every
in the
mall
store.
in
What?
NGA.
Just
So
want me to plug in.
you about to have a couple of festivals come up, and I think you're gonna be a part of the One Music Fest and the Essence Fest, right?
Yeah, that's what I heard. So
That's not what you heard. That's what's going down.
That's what I heard. Hey man, look, I'm more of a show up when you tell me to show up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't be the ones that said it. Well, they don't talk to me.
I
so.
don't get excited about things.
You know what I'm saying?
Festivals,
Like when I'm on
Then you
stage.
get let down.
Yeah, when I'm on stage and it's about to go and my mic's on and my music's playing, that's when, I get into that, like, all right, this is happening.
One
You know what I'm
Music
saying?
Fest
And that's when it turns
But
on.
we're
Good
gonna
look.
speak it into existence.
Oh, it's spoken. I needed to be booked into existence.
That's
So,
gonna be a crazy look.
it is,
Especially
it is.
Essence Fest. All the women gonna be
It's
there.
gonna be crazy, yeah. It's gonna be crazy. So they got
You
a
gotta
couple
get some
stages out
roses.
there.
Hey, look, this is what we're gonna do. I done came up. I want
That's
no
that's a
disrespect to
good look,
anything. I'm gonna have Angela as your road manager, cause she's so listen. I'm gonna tell you why. Because Angela is like real, like punctual with everything and anal a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she would have you there on time. Like she got mad at me for making us a little late today. It wasn't her fault. I would put this on the record. It wasn't Angela's fault today. and she didn't want to show no disrespect to you as an artist.
Oh no, of course.
You know what I'm saying?
I was like,
and
we're not gonna disrespect Seven.
And guess what I said? Seven not gonna mind because Seven pull up whenever he wants to anyway.
I try to be respectful.
He gonna pull up to this one Music Fest and Essence Fest on time.
I try to be respectful of, like, because I rock with y'all, I want to be on time. You know
Yeah.
Because I rock with y'all. So, you know, I am quite late in a number of places.
I was shocked to see him on time. I was like, we got a 30
So that's how you know I rock with you, because I came early. I was just like, I ain't gonna make y'all wait. I just seen you come in here and wait for these artists for hours and hours, and you know I don't like working like that.
Yeah.
I may be 15 to 20 minutes late, but I ain't gonna be an hour.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna be a whole hour.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, but you know, I understand that y'all up late nights and working, and y'all just had to get together. 1 o'clock is kind of early for artists. Y'all waking up at 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? So
well,
it's
see, for
like
me, like, that's the thing, though. I don't. So I'm like, that's why I be so, like, when you come in, I be tired, bro. Because I wake up at 6 or 7 every morning.
Okay.
So it's like whether I decide to go back to sleep now is just whether I'm trying to be out and do stuff during the day. So it's like my sleep is usually around 5 hours max, and then I'm back up running. So you know, then I have those times where you won't see me for a week. It's because I'm just like, all right, I done ran myself ragged, you know. And then you got to put it in the account. You doing that. I'm going to the gym. I'm trying to have a social life, you know. So then you involved in, you know, just drinking, you know. And we drinking here, you know what I'm saying. So we be just, it'd be like when I crash, I crash. So like I crash for days. So it's like I disappeared from Thursday to now.
Sometimes you gotta disappear.
Yeah, because I just keep going.
I think that's dope, man. I think that people got to learn a lot about you today, man.
Yeah, man.
I think they gonna look forward to seeing you on these festivals, man. I'm so proud of you, man, that you've been putting in your work, man.
Thanks,
and I've seen it firsthand. And we got Mighty to listen to some R&B today.
Mighty's a fan right now, man.
That's Mighty. I seen Mighty. The whole thing just.
To this over. Me and my wife was cooking to his shit. I
Man, Mighty be having his Mighty.
That's love, man.
Mighty have his wife listen to 10 Guns, man. Yeah. Like, baby, go in there and cook. He put on the 10 Guns. She's like, shit, 10 cell phones. 10 cell phones.
10 Guns. That's what I thought in my head too.
That would have been a better name.
Is that his name? 10 cell phones?
I would have.
I thought it was 10 Guns.
No, it's 10 cell phones.
It would make sense to be 10
guns.
guns.
Yeah, like he got the guns.
It's 10 cell phones. You know what I'm saying?
I like 10 Guns better than 10 cell phones.
You gotta take that up with 10 cell phones.
Yeah, it's the manager. The manager will come in and redo all that.
I just post his music. I don't manage it.
I like 10 cell phones though. He really got a real good eye.
But what you need 10 cell phones for?
One for the.
That's that plug.
One for the plug.
Hey, plug talk 10 is expensive, bro.
He trapping.
I ain't gonna speak on my past and nothing in life, but you don't need 10 cell phones, bro.
Hey, you really booming if you got 10 cell phones.
You booming too much, and you ain't answering all 10.
Your backline.
Like straight up.
That's wild.
At least 5 of them at the house.
Well, did you have fun, Seven?
I had a blast, man.
You were so open, so transparent. We appreciate it.
Oh, transparent.
Y'all are dope, man. I love the energy.
I love when the girls say you're transparent. That means you're going in the right direction.
That's funny.
Cause guys are weird. They're not.
Your wife will be like, be transparent with me. Be all the way real with
Only
me.
Only time I hear transparent is I'm talking about a logo.
That's you a Scorpio. Y'all just block everything out.
I'm a Cancer though.
That's why.
I'm a Cancer Leo though. So
I'm a
like,
Pisces.
I'm on the cusp. See, my sister's Pisces, my brother Pisces.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know.
He's a Pisces too.
He a Pisces?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You must be more on the cusp a little bit.
Hey, man.
He a true Pisces.
True Pisces.
I'm
right in the middle.
I'm right there with them guys, man.
Right.
I'm a real Pisces.
Yes.
Real Pisces.
Yeah, I'm a Lancer, man.
Y'all season just passed. Right?
Yeah, man. It was like a party up here every weekend.
Yeah, honestly.
I wasn't here.
It really was.
That was my turn down moment. That's when I was crashing. So I disappeared for a week.
That was a good little wave, right?
I didn't know it was your birthday. I'm sorry, I missed that too. I didn't know until I got back and then saw a
we
bottle.
We can still celebrate it
on the fridge, and then
you want to go turn up?
No,
I mean, shit, party tonight. Milk and
cookies. I wanted to go to that.
Let's go.
What's the ticket, man?
It don't matter. We gonna get in. You with me.
Tory
Lanez, Alina Baraz,
Summer
Walker gonna be on it.
Yeah, Summer.
We used to work at the same restaurant.
That's for real.
You know, at Grub Burger.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you the story about Summer Walker, right? I met the person that found Summer Walker. And guess what her name is?
What?
Summer Walker.
No, it's
Dead serious, real story. She said she was typing her name, Googling her name, and Summer Walker pulled up, and she worked at Love Renaissance. And she was typing her name in, and that particular person pulled. The person that runs Love Renaissance name is Summer Walker.
Yeah,
and
that's dope.
She signed Summer Walker. So Summer Walker managed name is Summer Walker.
She just signed.
Benny, Summer Walker. So I gotta go find an Ansley.
It happens, man. When it's time to happen, the universe will respond like that, man.
So that was like fun fact. You know,
like you said, number syncing, name syncing is real.
I guess I have all this frivolous information.
That's
My
dope,
name
though.
is so like, it's not entirely different, but
I mean, there's some exec out there, somebody on A&R named Ansley or somebody.
Your name Ansley too, girl.
Okay, it's my last question before you go, Seven.
All right.
I see you have a lot of tattoos.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm not gonna ask what they mean, but what does tattooing do for you? Because I'm thinking about getting my first tattoo. I don't have any.
I don't know. What does it do for me? Like,
it's self-expression.
Are you asking for the like physical stimulation of it or something? Like, what do you like?
Some people do it for that.
Yeah,
like,
I hate it. I hate how they feel. Like, so I'm like, I don't get it for that at all. Like, there's never,
It's like
I've never
art.
got a tattoo and was like, man, that feels great. You know, it always hurts. It's just like I'm taking it. You know, it's at least it's a pain that I can take in life that I like the result of, and I can see it and I'm happy with it. You know, like the one I got in my head just. A couple.
Got one in your head? How'd that feel?
Boy, that was no joke. That was like, and every time I ask myself the same question every time I do it, I be like, man, why am I doing this?
Did you get a light bulb?
Nah, I don't know if you can see it because I got hair, but it's
I
right there.
can kind of see it.
Yeah.
I honestly think head tattoos are kind of the best because you can
grow your hair back
out.
and it's, and it's gone.
And it's gone.
So, but for me, I like art, and to me, I feel like.
Mighty already know what question I was about to ask. I'm like, mate, how many tattoos you got?
That's crazy.
I think it's dope to just be able to express yourself. Like, people can get to know you before they even ask me a question.
See, like, when I see you, I think of, when I saw that, I think you was from Ireland and that you was about to be last king of, what's that?
Last King of Scotland?
Not last king, the one with, Braveheart.
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
That's what I think when I see that.
I don't know. I got a lot more to do, man. So this ain't nothing. You know, everyone gets to sleep once they.
Then you kind of look like you got some Wakanda with shit.
Yeah, Wakanda with
yeah,
the
yeah.
eyes.
You like Wakanda?
I was lit when I saw him. When I saw Michael B. Jordan with that tat. I mean, with those things, and I was like, there we go. That's dope. But he got him everywhere though. That's way.
And for every kill he had.
Yeah, so he's clearly a psychopath. That's what I got.
Yeah.
like it was too much. But yeah, man. So what you gonna get though?
It's gonna be so small. I don't even want to tell the world.
Today.
Let's go get tatted.
When you get your first one, especially when you do it small, you're gonna get another one really quickly.
I know. I already got the second one lined up.
All my tattoos are big. Like everything that I do is usually either on 2 different body parts or they're very, very large.
I can't get a big one right now.
This is all one session.
That don't look crazy. That look like Fast and Furious.
Yeah, that was kind of
Vin
fun.
Diesel.
See, my next tattoo is about to be my family crest, taking up the whole side, like a
That's
shield.
tight y'all have a family crest.
Yeah, I mean, I got mine from. Mine is wise. Went to my homegirl actually brought it from Ireland. She was over there she was like, I saw Wise the crest. So
Crest?
yeah, it's just like a shield with the had that little tiger or something in that bitch. Yeah, serious. I'm about to put that on my fucking side. Take up the whole. It's gonna be the whole side. So when
He
they
had
take
to
it
stand
off,
up to show
I'll
us,
tell you
y'all.
somebody
it's the
dope
legacy.
trying to get
The
attacked.
For real, it's gonna be.
It's all about your
I want
legacy.
them to
It's
be
all about
dope
your legacy,
because I
Mike.
want it to
A
be so
family tree
small.
on your side.
Yes.
I'm not gonna tell the world, but I got a picture.
I'm gonna put J Wise be goth. Touch it. Yeah, just like the whole
It's
family
so,
tree.
it's so
I
lame.
don't want no tattoos, man.
Well,
You got tattoos, Manny?
thank you for watching the Play This Party podcast.
Yeah, thank y'all, man, for listening to me
And
talk
tuning in
for
to
so
7
long.
a.m., man.
7
Yes.
a.m.
Oh. I'm not going to even talk about that right now. We'll talk about that later on. But
Okay,
Secrets.
I'm gonna trust it.
give a big shout out to Miss Ansley from Rassy.
Hey.
And thank you for commentating with us too, Mighty.
Mm-hmm.
Mighty with
Precise
Precise Ears. And Jay Wise. Make sure y'all get ready for this bonfire playlist party takeover on the 29th.
If y'all trying to hear that new album, man, y'all need to pull up.
Pull
Yeah.
up.
He gonna give y'all a couple of songs, man, exclusives.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, pull up and be entertained.
Yep. And I'm gonna have my band there, so
Gonna have a band?
yeah,
So we're gonna have to put you on
We're
early.
gonna rock out early.
Not early. I mean, you're just gonna have to have him set up. Cause it takes a lot. Or maybe we can.
It's gonna be a drummer and guitar. That's it.
Oh, okay.
It'll be worked out for you guys when you all arrive.
You will be entertained though. You will be entertained. We're gonna have Ansley hosting.
I'll be hosting.
And we out.
Gotta hit this.
Bye.
This bathroom. It's been 2 hours.
What? You dropped all that water?
Yeah, ran straight.